Good afternoon and welcome to another Fast Markets session. We have Scott and Severin in the house with myself. Hello and a very warm welcome to you all there live on YouTube. Boys, let's do a quick sound check. Make sure that everybody can hear you guys. Let's go.
Hello, hello. I hope you are all doing very well. Should be able to hear me. Let me know in the chat.
Hello, hello, hello. Checking in. Hopefully my mic is not too loud. Let me know. Good morning, good afternoon. How are you
Yep.
guys doing?
Yeah, sounds good. Good. Yeah, let us know in the chat if everything's fine there with you all. Should be. Stream quality, excellent connection. So yeah, sound is good. Thank you, Michael there, Scott, for the confirmation. Yes, doing really well here myself. It's been a rather fun morning over at the Champions community. I'm sure some of you were there this morning with us, where we were having plenty of fun since the get-go this morning as BTC was hitting the $70,000 mark. I'm actually just going to share a few things here. I hope you can all see that. So this is from this morning. Okay, let's just start. There you go. And starting right there. It was really fun to see this. So it was more on the Discord channel. So we had an update this morning where I was going over a quick short trade. We hit that 70k and we just stood there for a little while. So I took the short from 70 and then we were waiting for that nice first support where we were playing some nice tunes. And it was just super fun. So it was like pump up the jam as we were pumping. And it was really good. So all giving them a time. A lot of people were having fun. And then obviously eventually we got stopped out on that nice trade. But, you know, it was really fun. And like when we were coming with the retracement back up to that, to that 99K, I was like, hold the line. But it broke. I was like, what the heck? But yeah, it was really fun. We've made a little profits, nothing to shout home about, but it was fun nevertheless. And that's what we get there at the being part of the Discord and stuff. So that was really fun. So what about you guys? What have you been up to, both of you?
Severin, why don't you go first, man?
Yeah, I can go first here. I think I'm still sharing my screen. So this morning I've only taken 2 trades on Nasdaq. One of my predefined levels here that I was giving on this daily plan. So that was the previous day EQ and my key level from yesterday's session. And I did take a long trade here. I didn't hold it all the way to the 7.5. So this is the local 7.5. And I did take a little scalp short trade up here as well, but that was only for, what was it, maybe 50 ticks or something. So I only took it from the daily open to the VWAP. So that's all the trades I have taken today. I am up $900, so not too much, but still it's all right to start and why. So Scott, how about you? Probably a little bit early for you to already have been trading.
He's still flat.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, today was one of those rare days that I woke up to a take profit hit on Bitcoin. I had a take profit hit set at 98,999. I like to front run those key levels, and I was just living on the edge. So I was just like, you know what? Let's just go for it. And I woke up this morning and had the alert hit, and that was my big take profit ahead of 100K. So on my derivatives long, and I am just very grateful and very excited to be here with you guys, man. It's been a really busy week. I know some of you have been here with us. We've got a lot going on, and we do have a jam-packed session for you here today. So just a few quick announcements. We do have a special guest joining us in about an hour and a half. Hope you guys will really enjoy that. We also have a trivia quiz for you today. So smash the likes for a giveaway, and we'll get that rolling sometime after the New York session opens. But other than that, I have taken no trades on futures. Looks like the overnight price action has been a little bit down, a little bit up. So I really would like to honestly see New York come in and test the previous day's PDEQ again. If we can retest that and hold, it's a long. If we retest that and we lose it, it is a short for me. And I'll be looking for the previous day's lows. And that's about it. Yeah. It's been a good week so far.
Good. Yeah, I just saw someone chart. That's a big cup of coffee I've got here. Yeah, it's a good coffee. Right. So
Big
BTC.
coffee energy.
Yes, yeah, a lot of energy today. Right, BTC is at this nice place down here. I do like it down here. So we've like run the equilibrium. So this is the midpoint of yesterday's session as well as the open. So this is session 8 open yesterday. So we touched that for a nice bounce. Okay, so this is for me a sign of strength down here. Even though we haven't broken any market structure here locally, it's still one time framing lower. This is kind of nice. Obviously, if you trade BTC, you know that sometimes you do have to get in on these pullbacks, like go against the trend, like locally. Obviously, the higher time frame is higher highs, higher lows, as you can see. But locally, we are making lower lows and lower highs since VWAP rejection. So we took the long early this morning up to VWAP, obviously didn't hold and on the pullback. But this is starting to look good. I still feel we could go and retest that the 100k mark. But yeah, this here, that 97,700 would have been a nice place because we've just came down to the close open of the previous candle. So it's like trying to do that nice swing low here formation, which looks good. And we did hit business being the open and the EQ of yesterday, as you can see there. So that's nice. I like it. So let's see if we can at least take the high of that candle 98, and then we can try and get in on the long trade and trade the rotation back up to the highs.
Excellent. Yeah, I do feel rather bullish. I've got a bullish stance, and I could eat my words, but I will say that over the past couple of days, I've seen a lot of consolidation. I've seen a lot of push pull. I'm ready to see some conviction in this market, and maybe it's not today, but maybe it's leading into next week. And I've been doing some research actually, and one of the statistics I've found out is that the day before the U.S. Thanksgiving holiday, 90% of the last 10 years have been green days. So maybe we have a little push next week. We have a little something going on there for Power Hour next Wednesday. But yeah, interesting stuff. And
is that when it is? Next Wednesday?
It's next Thursday, but the day before is, and I think
okay.
it's actually a half day in the markets next Thursday. It's like an early release, however they call it. And but
Right.
Wednesday is the day that supposedly over 9 to 10 last years has been a green day. And because it's people have those good feelings. We're going into the holidays, everybody's happy, they're going to see their families, going on vacation, this and that. And I think it's the same deal for Christmas as well. And so this is just some of the things I'm starting to look at in a different type of way, not just price action statistics, but also like the day before Christmas statistics and the day before Thanksgiving stuff. So just outside of the box, bringing you new information here. So smash the likes for those statistics.
Yeah, smash the likes. Good. You want to see those likes smash there. Get the word out. Tell your grandma as well to come and smash the like. Everybody's starting to talk about BTC. So yep. Get your cousins or your father, your mother, get everybody and their friends. Come over to Chart Champions. Let's give them a thumbs up. There you go. So yeah, we are cooking something here. Let's be a little bit patient. We've got about 20 minutes for session open. I do like where we've come down to down here. I do like that. I mean, this is part of my plan this morning. So my second support, the actual level was actually 97,500, but you know we do have quite a lot of confluence here, and this is starting to look nice. So yeah, let's keep an eye on here because yeah, that overnight high at $100,005, that was the high on the CME there. Yeah, other exchanges didn't quite tap it. We're still on the nice bullish trend. You can see we're back testing also the point of control from previous sessions emerged, you know, together, the full session there. So yeah, it's support here. So let's see if we can hold. I like what I see here on the DOM surface. It's nice to see, you know, the support being tapped. We opened the candle. We came all the way back down to that. Let me just zoom in so you can see. So we come all the way back down to CD open close, all combined together. So that's a nice place. And now we're trying to attempt to break that D session high. Break D session high, and then that means we've changed this downtrend to a, well, we've broken one time framing lower. So it's starting to look good, not confirmed yet.
Nice. So if you can go over to my screen again, I was checking Solana this morning. We had a break of this low time frame consolidation here. And there's one setup that I am looking at. It's obviously this trade down here from my altcoin stream. But besides that, I have an alert placed at 243.7, which is previous range value, area high, CC, anchored VWAP for this latest uptrend. So that for me looks like an interesting area if we get a little bit of a retracement. So what's very interesting to see on Solana, I'm not too sure if I covered it in my altcoin stream yesterday or in the public stream, but after we formed this consolidation here, we had a pretty nice break of this range, did something similar, more of like a symmetrical range here, or a parallel channel here with a nice break. So a retest does look interesting here as well. Something I'm keeping an eye on.
Yeah, I like Solana long term.
Yep.
Solana is good.
Me
Ethereum
too.
as well.
I think Solana was a great introduction to the market because before it was all these ERC20 tokens,
Mhm.
and really it was just like saturating the market. Everybody was going ERC20, and then Solana come along and offered a really nice alternative. And I think now more people are building on Solana than on Ethereum.
Yeah.
Chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but it does seem that way, that things have swung that way. And maybe overall dominance is still Ethereum, but market cap wise, I'm pretty sure Ethereum is higher, but Solana's up there, so it's definitely in the top.
Yeah, I do like
Yeah.
Solana. I'd like to see higher targets on Solana, and anything in between now and then is just chop and accumulation.
So
Just
did you
looking
guys
at-
buy that Quant coin?
Quant?
Quant coin, yeah.
No.
What is it?
I heard about peanuts. Someone was talking about peanuts.
This was not Peanut, but this was Quant coin. So there was like a 10-year-old or like a 12-year-old kid
Oh,
who
I
came
that
out
one,
with
yes.
Solana. He came out with Quant coin, and then he rug pulled it for 30K of profit, and then like people were like, no sir, and they rocketed it up, and he would have had like $2 million or something. But
Wow,
it just
brilliant.
shows, don't rug pull, people. Don't rug pull.
Wow, that's insane. Yeah, peanuts. Peanut is down actually. Let's pull it up. Come on, let's pull up these
Yeah,
coins.
why not?
Yeah, what's it
Yeah,
called?
well,
Peanut. What's the ticket? I heard.
Peanut.
Was it Daniel? I think it was Daniel who told us about it.
Daniel told us
Probably
about it, yes.
Peanuts.
1,000
Is it
peanut, maybe?
PEU? PE.
PNUT.
Oh, PNUT. Which exchange? Bybit? Binance? Let's take a look while we wait for the market to open. I do like BTC here,
Yeah.
by the way. Let's go Bybit. The one we know, the one and only Bybit. Oh, let me share my screen. Oh, right. Okay. So pumping up 80%. Where's 80%? Typically they do retrace 80%. So from the high, 59, 50%. Well, we need a little bit more. Look at that point of control. Yeah, at 80%. my good. But it got to $2.50. Whoa. What's the market cap on that? What's the max supply? Yeah,
You're asking good questions. I don't have answers for you.
Yeah, what's the to get to 2.50 that I mean $2.50, that means it's got low supply. What is the supply of this? We should look it up. What's it called?
Here, I'll check it out.
PUNT supply. Oops.
Peanut the squirrel. Let's see. All-time high, 247. All-time lows, 3 cents. Solana chain. See, other one on Solana.
Yeah, what's it called again? Okay, PNU. I'm really curious because it got to 250. So, and that was just the initial pump. Peanut squirrel. Is it peanut squirrel?
Yeah, it's Peanut the squirrel. That's right. Peanut the squirrel. I don't see their supply. Okay, here we go. Circulating supply is 999.85 million.
1 billion.
Peanut. Yeah,
It's
1 billion
1 billion.
max.
Oh, right. Okay. So I mean, 1 billion is not bad, to be honest. It could get some volume. Yeah, 1 billion, 11 mil, someone said. PMI, no, good. Okay,
The
maybe it's
market
going to
cap
run.
is $1.17 billion. What? That's crazy.
Yeah,
Where did that money come from?
Yeah, I know it's mental. Yeah, well, it could have some legs. But yeah, let's focus on BTC. Yeah, it's nice to see these peanuts and meme coins and Doge and Shibas. But yeah, I mean, obviously you've got BTC, Ethereum, Solana, the best ones. At least you're not going to get a rug pull on those, I don't think. Well, here we are at 100k. But yeah, it's nice to have these meme coins and have a bit of fun with it. And yeah, this one does look, I mean, you've got a really nice pump from get-go. Obviously, a lot of traders will be taking profits, the ones who bought really low. Some will have the diamond hands and hold this for a little bit longer. But yeah, I mean, we're just about to touch that $1. So you could see 87. I mean, that would be a nice buy, not financial advice. Or you could wait down here and see, okay, do we get a nice reaction? Does the buying starts coming in? And then you could look for the high again. So in other words, if one then two, just come down to the lows and then look for the highs again. That's 160%. So yeah, that's interesting, peanuts. All right, back to you boys there, and let's take a look at BTC as well and go over the plan. You guys flat still? Yep. Nothing.
Still flat, yes,
Okay.
yes. I will let you know.
Okay, good.
Nasdaq
Here.
with a nice bounce here on that VWAP, but it's a little bit choppy around this VWAP. We had so many wicks into the level, and yeah, just a small range here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
long
noticed that
range.
the daily range so far is very concise. It's very, very, very tight. So
Yeah, on Nasdaq, the daily value area low looks interesting because that's lining up with the overnight demand, which was then flipped to supply. And if we flip it back to demand, that looks like an interesting place to at least be keeping an eye on.
And it's weekly VWAP as well, 20,600. Sorry, 670.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's nice confluence down there. Okay, we're about to come into the market open. Still scanning. NQ looks like he wants to push here a little bit.
yeah, maybe back up to the settlement.
Yeah. Getting there, getting there, getting there. Looking at order flow here on Bybit for BTC. See what's cooking. Yeah, we kind of need a little confirmation here, at least that B session taken, the high. Looking at the clusters, a little bit mixed. You can see the point of control there was hit at 97,800. Here's the level 2 orders, still on that nice consolidation. Same with the CME. There's NQ. Getting rejected from the 810s. Coming back down. Yesterday's close there. Little pullback. Take a look at the market profile. Where are we now? Yeah, we're at yesterday's close. So technically this is a bit of support here. The market might want to push and open around the settlement of yesterday. So settlement yesterday was 20,830-ish. So it's slightly above. So around that 30 up there. So we could take a long trade up into it over the next 10 minutes. Very often the market likes to magnetize to where it closed the settlement, not the last, which is this end period here at 797, where we are right now actually. But yeah, more like the settlement above, around 2950, and that will be around here. So we do have a nice run up there of $750. Let's see if we can get out to, I'd say below the lows here, 83s. Keeping an eye. BTC also coming back with a little pullback.
Yeah, a little cool off here. And also, I will say that ES yesterday hit some high time frame resistance at its naked weekly value area low, the previous week value area low, excuse me. And that was around 59.82. And the price has stopped there. And we now have the previous day high there as well. So a retest of that level with a rejection would interest me in a potential day trade short. Now, claiming that level and holding it, that would be a more of a bullish sign for me. So I would not look to fade a move like that. But something I'm looking at. John, I don't think we expect the same volatility as yesterday, but nobody knows. Nobody knows. And John, we can talk about your question later about Attis versus Quantower too. John has a great question later.
Okay. We'll cover them all.
XRP also with the crazy rise.
XRP.
Yeah, that was in the altcoin stream. I gave this entry down here. We pumped massively, so that's a pump of nearly 200%. That's not bad, taking very significant highs here. So
Jeez, 200%. Wow.
yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna hide this long trade here so we can clean it up and see what's happening up here at this SFP level. Still 4 hour close above market structure bullish, no short trades for me. Only way I would short this once again is seeing weakness. That means losing these lows, spend some time here, come back up for a retest, reject the previous demand, start to roll over, and then I can look to short this. But up here, it doesn't make any sense for me to be looking for short trades, because that's just shorting into a demand zone and shorting bullish market structure after this massive pump. So I know many people like XRP, so
A lot of people like
worth
XRP.
yeah, it does make sense to keep an eye here because it's actually interesting volume and price action on that one.
Yeah, Gary Gensler is stepping down, isn't he?
Oh, yes,
Supposedly.
yes.
Oh, that's big news.
Yeah, that's it. He apparently announced that he's stepping down in Jan.
Because he was going to get fired.
Yeah, he wants to get ahead of the bull. Otherwise, he gets run over. It's quite funny. Right, here comes NQ looking very nice down here still. We'd have to break something. I don't want to kind of like jump into just a random trade, but it does look okay here. And we would push this up to the close of yesterday if we can get a little move here. So around here, 80s, there you go. So just touching it now, 84, depending on how you pull a Fibonacci tool. You all know we like the 7.5. It's not looking the best still looking. There's the 80s now. See if it holds. That's VWAP and the 200 SMA on the 1 minute. Looking. Any of you boys interested here in a long trade or not yet?
I'm not, no.
Not yet for me.
No, I don't like this before the open.
Yeah, we got 6 minutes.
Yeah, and this
I like
time I
that.
just spend with looking at context, preparing myself to then be ready for MY.
Very
Because I
good.
also don't like if I just come to the station and instantly start trading NY. I always need a little bit of time to get a feeling for the market. So that's what I do 30 minutes before the open always. I would always be here 30 minutes earlier to get in sync and look at everything.
Yep. ES has got such a series of poor lows here to the left as well at 63. You can see there on your chart, maybe. Do you have ES up on below? Yeah, there you go.
ES is down
all of
here,
those,
yeah.
all of those lows there are 63. So it looks like it wants to go and clean those into the VWAP as well, which is slightly below. So NQ is still coming through now, just a couple of dollars below 88. A lot of stops being triggered at VWAP.
Yep.
It's
Into
nice
the
you can
50
see all
SMA on the
four.
5 minute.
Yeah, you can see all markets on your screen, so it's nice. Just going to try and make it a little bit bigger. There you go. So that's really nice. I think people probably can see very well.
1,000 people. Cool. Welcome.
Good. Must have been all those grammars sharing and the likes.
Aunties.
Yeah, cousins. There's the
Well, I
last
heard there's
move.
a new coin called Gonsler. Gary Gensler is gone. That is funny.
Oh man, it cracks me
Wow.
up. It cracks
Crypto
me up.
is wow.
Insane. On fire. A Gary Gensler coin, peanut coin. I mean, there's a coin for everything.
Ooh, nice bounce here on Nasdaq.
Yeah, I didn't take it. I was being a good boy and just waiting for a little bit. I mean, because we've got 3 minutes left, but I can see this push up to that settlement price up there. We're getting a little pullback. If we do break the next high at 90s, I might jump into a long here. Or if we can make a nice 80 round sort of like level here, like now, for example. It's looking good. Let's see. If we hold here, I might pull the long. It'll be a really... Yeah, on NQ. It'll be a quick in and then just take it higher. But it's not holding yet, so it's still flat. Share my screen. It looks all right. I mean, what's the risk? 130. Just looking at ES as well, it's kind of lingering there. But yeah, 2 minutes now, wait. But it could run. But yeah, not feeling it yet.
That New York Open can get a bit wiggy, so we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, I like it. I was thinking about it too, but I'm going to hold up just because it's Friday, and I'm coining a phrase from another trader, Anthony Crudelli, who talks about capital preservation Friday, and that's something I think is really important. No need to give away all the hard work that we've done this week, so we will take the highest probability trades, and we'll be very selective, and we'll keep the size reasonable. So, Friday, capital preservation Friday. Yeah, I love it. Just 2 minutes now.
2 minutes.
If I remember correctly, we do have data 15 minutes after the open. Is that right? Something like S&P manufacturing something or something along that lines.
Let's take a look. We have Friday today. There's no much in terms of low. Yeah, there's not much going on here.
I do have a S&P Global Manufacturing PMI flash.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it, yeah.
But it's low impact.
It's medium. Who knows?
That's S&P Global Services PMI. That's on my app. That's high impact. So.
Oh, really? Okay, cool. We'll test that theory out.
Yeah, but normally this S&P is not too influential.
It is holding here, though. Look, can you see? It is holding. Second time there.
But NY, I don't know. Probably wants to take the lows and then.
Well, but there's a good run up to 30s. I mean, that's a $1,000 move, and it could push. So if you are feeling adventurous, you can take the trade up to the up to 30. Call it 29.50. If you're feeling adventurous.
Yeah, the NQ held.
Yeah,
47 seconds now.
It's looking okay. The news releases should have some effect on the market. Yeah, they typically do. A little bit.
Morning, woodchopper. Good to see you, or good afternoon.
Oh, BB2 is in the house. Hello, my friend. Legend. Yeah, nice to see you all there. Smash the likes. We've got about 18 seconds. So let's go. Good luck, everybody. New York session is upon us. So that nice long trade. If you took it, you can lock a few $100.
Yeah, that would actually be really nice. Couple $300. Hey, New York's open.
Here we go.
Hey, they're bullish.
Opening with the move back inside. And there you go. There's that move up to the 800s. Let's see if they touch the settlement. Boom. Wow, straight up. There you go. 15, 10. It's quite funny. There you go. If you caught that, muy bueno.
Beautiful ES moving up quickly as well,
Got
looking
another
like it's
couple of
going for
ticks
the
there
overnight
on-
high.
If you took the trade, you can collapse it or take profits here at 25 or right here above this high. It's a good place. See if the higher low there holds. That would have been a nice place there. You can see there, just in front of the 20s. Nice run, eh?
Bad little New York sweep there, a local SFP, and back into the VWAP.
That's nice. And back down to the range lows. See if it holds. Got the 35s. This is the second attempt of the level. BTC still coming down into the EQ as well. Let's take a look at ES. And Q just like a yo-yo there.
Little
Traders.
yo-yo action here.
Trade is indecisive of direction for now. Look above, look below. Well, look above first, not yet looked below. The low is there. I think you're on mute, Severin, if you were talking.
I was not.
I
Oh,
just
okay.
took a quick long on the retest of the VWAP, and I've just closed for $400. First trade of the day, so wanted to lock in some profits, put some money in my pocket, and that is day number 9 on winning. Let's go.
Nice one. Mate.
Nice one, mate.
Here
Killing
comes
it.
those 30s. 20, 20 again. So that's the second attempt. Just looking at BTC, trying to focus here to see if we can find that nice trade.
And while you are focusing, I'm going to run through some of these comments. A duck commander, time to make some quack snacks. Quack, quack, my friend. Michael Scott's in the house. I love your name. Great name. TKC, Speedy Scott. Hey, that's me. Roderick MX, Banks, Gherkin GMB. Scotty Too Hottie. Hey, that was my AOL name back in the day. Let's go. Arginus, great to see you. We'll see you very soon, my man. And BB2 in the house. Boyd, great to see you as always. And yes, I see your questions. We can look at some precious metals, but we'll do that in a little bit once we get through the New York Open.
But yeah,
Here
I'm
with a
still
W.
flat. No trade yet.
Still waiting as well.
Yep.
And this is sometimes what trading is all about. It's about hurry up and wait, and you have to be patient for that right moment. And sometimes that takes a lot of focus. So while these guys are thinking, we'll be chatting. Let us know your questions in the chat here. And don't forget, we got some trivia quiz coming up. And honestly, questions are kind of hard. I wrote them, and they're kind of hard. So I hope you're ready.
Nice one, mate. Yeah, we got a
Just
nice
kidding,
trivia
man.
coming up. Don't forget, we have a Black Friday as well coming up. If you want to be part of the community, I mean, honestly, if there's any members that were here this morning during Discord with the trades we were taking and how nice that was on BTC, the rundown, lively. As the trade was happening, we were taking it. If you were there and you witnessed that, I mean, let the public, obviously this is open for YouTube public, let them know how fun that was this morning, because it was, I mean, in my opinion, it was quite fun indeed. So yeah, show us some love. Yeah, there's that trade into the settlement. So that's a target achieved there if you took it.
Yeah,
So 25.
I wish I had held a little.
Yeah, I do have a little stat on that. That was super sweet. Yes. Bring her on. Let's go. There you go. Boom. That's the target now hit. That would have been a nice long trade there.
Yeah, I think they're going for overnight high now. It looks.
Bump the music. I wish we had some music here. It does really
Me
help
too.
with the. Gonna get my headphones and I'm gonna just get in the zone with my phone.
Yeah.
Do it.
Mm.
I'm going to New York this weekend to visit a very good friend of mine who is actually a DJ, and she is DJing a club. So we're gonna see her live. It'll be very
Nice.
fun.
Nice.
Can we join?
Absolutely. I'll send you the invite.
All right, let's see about BTC here. So BTC is coming back down. I mean, it's a shame we didn't take 98,400 properly. I mean 500. But let's see if this holds here, then we can take the long trade. I'm not looking for shorts yet. I've already taken a short from 100k this morning, well, just below 80. And then we took the long earlier. And now I'm looking for another long. It is Friday, obviously. A lot of traders will be taking profits. We do have a poor low now here at the 97s, which is annoying. So this could mean price could come down here and just sweep that once more. Let's see if they will. The CME looks much better. Gonna refresh this.
A little bit of selling here and in queue.
Yeah, that's because
I have taken a scalp short trade here based off Nvidia, which is dropping from previous day EQ.
BTC also dropping 97.5. We do just have about 8 minutes until the medium impact news, high impact on Severin's chart.
Right, there you go. So that that trade there on NQ from the open up to the settlement. Yeah, that shows the market obviously rejected from that settlement. And let's see if they can hold here and then go back above the settlement. If that's the case, then I can see this run all the way to 75. If they fail here, that could be finished business, but it looks okay still. What's your target for your short trade?
I trailed it, locked 350 or something.
Okay, good.
Because we're coming into the NY Open retest and daily open, so a little bit of support here. I can see Nasdaq, not Nasdaq, sorry, Nvidia bouncing as well. Apple continuing higher. Microsoft looks good as well, so might even be an interesting place for a scalp long trade here. Just waiting for a little bit more.
I'm considering here a long trade as well on NQ, just to see if we can push this up to the highs. Because if we can flip it, we can go all the way up to 75s.
Nvidia dropping though, taking lows. So I want to
it's coming
see
back
the
in.
reaction of previous week EQ first.
Yep.
No
Also,
long
Google
trade
down.
yet.
I've got your screen
Meta
up there,
down.
Severin. So
I
70.
don't like how deep this retrace was, to be honest. I mean, it's cheap, 24 ticks, but
I still feel there's a little bit move lower still. I don't know, I just have this feeling. But it's
Look at
holding
Apple,
nicely.
though. Apple's also holding nice.
Yeah, I don't have the Max 7 up because I've got your screen up.
Apple is running.
Is it?
Running.
Coming into
Opposite of
previous,
everybody.
wow, what a push. Coming into previous day high there.
Did you take the long yet?
No. I was not too convinced that we came so close to the local low. So
Yeah,
that now looks a little bit better. I can still try and get in on a retest. Still seeing,
no.
yeah, Nvidia now with a nice move away from previous week value area low.
No retest though.
Yeah, that's the thing. But that is Nvidia causing this run here with a nice bounce.
See if we can get a pullback down to the 17s. Waiting. Yeah, if you manage to get on that one, yeah, I would say 75 would be a nice target. You got the 50s just before, but I think we'll go through that.
Yeah, quite an interesting 5 minute candle close there. Pretty bullish off the New York Open again.
Yeah. Yeah, BTC as well looking okay down here.
ES is now on its way to previous day high. We do have a strong statistic pointing towards that all day already, so would make sense to go ahead and take it.
Let's see BTC here. I mean, yeah, BTC does look good. I might pull a long here. Let me see what's the risk down here. So we're looking for, okay, let me just go 10 there. Yeah, it's worth the risk here. I'm going to pull it.
Okay. ES has now reached its previous week's value area low again, excuse me. Also at the previous day high. Wow, ES is ripped.
Yeah,
ES
ripping,
to
yeah.
take it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Apple pushing maybe. Shout out to Giannis, just took the long, targeting ONH.
Brilliant.
Got amazing. Cat Eye also took it. Great trade.
Okay, I'm trying to focus here as
yes.
well.
Yes, please, please.
Just need to roll over my contract and back on ES. Okay. There you go. You still flat?
Overnight high hit. Woohoo. Yeah, I'm still flat. How about you, Sev?
I am flat as well. ES is hitting a naked value area low, but I can see a nice push into it for now.
Yeah, 50s. That was the first little bump. But it should break here. Well, it has already.
I like PD value area high around 78. Yes.
75.
75. There you heard it here first, people. Oh, thank you, Karen. That's really sweet. I'm glad you're here.
Okie dokie, come on, markets. So let's take a look at all of this here on the left. Yeah, it would be nice if BTC can hold this 97,780. Okay, so it would be nice if BTC can stay above that on the CME. Okay, and then obviously if it can, then we can push up to 100k. Completely clean that business there during RTH, which is this session. So the low here would be nice to stick. If it fails here, then we've got room to my second target, which is 97. Let me just share my screen. It's probably easier. Right, so there you go. So if we fail here right now, I'm going to just hide the profiles. If we fail here right now, then that's that 97,410, which is just below. So what's that, 200, 300? So quite close to price now, and that is previous day value low on RTH. So if we fail here now and continue lower, that is the best sort of like place to potentially take the long trade, and then target will be the high there. Okay, so that's the best risk to reward trade, which sits around here 97,400 and 2,500. So that would be it there. If it fails here, it's spending a bit of time, so it's struggling a little bit. So let's see if we can break out of here. So it's still not breaking that one time framing lower. Okay, so that's the thing here, and then we could see that 100k and clean this session high there from yesterday, which we haven't done during RTH. So for now, this is the support level that we're working with right now. Open, come down to the support, and we've got the next one, which just literally just below. So we're on a watch mode there for BTC, and should we hold that low there, we'll look for the highs there. Okay, simple, nothing too complicated. So let's see if we get that.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
That's the data release.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see some connection problems here. That was a little bit laggy.
Yeah, a lot of big orders just got filled over on my end, but they were not visible in the tape, weirdly enough. Maybe it's delayed. And Igor, your BTC level, quick question. Was that the CME level?
Yes, that's the time value area low, 97,420. So let's see if price can hold here, and then we can push this higher. Okay. And don't forget, target for that NQ trade was 75. So if you're still cooking it, take it to there. Where are we now? 60.
'50s on NQ. Starting to struggle a little bit up here. But ES has other plans.
What's ES doing then? Pushing?
It's above the previous day high.
Okay.
And validating that short trade for me that I was mentioning earlier. Unless we get some sort of big SFP, but it looks pretty good to continue higher. I would like to see a sign of strength, claim 6,000, and then a sign of strength on NQ, claim 2,900. That'd be big.
Okay, we've got 13 minutes still on this B period. I mean, A period. Looking for a potential long here on NQ. Just seeing if we can go back below this 42 level, 41 into 40s. And hold. And then we can take the trade to 75s. For those not long yet. There comes a drop. 45, 44, 43. 43.25. They didn't quite run the 40s. That would have been best.
Double low there.
Yep. That would have been best for risk reward. They might still come and get it and then push it higher to that 70. So let's wait down here. And if we comes down to it, we can take the trade. Here he comes. Come on. Not yet. They want to run their highs, so let it go. Yeah, they want to take it up there. I'll show you a screen now, since we are still up there. Oh,
Just looking here.
they're still coming down, but they've taken the high. Hadn't they took that high there, I would have been very confident on the long for 40. But because they've taken the high, it's a less, like, to me, it's a little bit less, but it can still happen. So let's see if they come down to the 40, run it, and then close back above the 40. Then I can take the long up to that 75 still and beyond. But for now, obviously, because they took the high first at 63, it's less.
Next resistance on Nasdaq is the previous day value area high, right on the NY Open. I would look at the previous high here. It's very close to previous day highs, so one has to be careful if it just wants to run the highs or if previous day high gives a trade.
Yeah,
I will
75.
be keeping an eye.
Yeah, that 73 target's been hit pretty much on that NQ trade now. There you go, there you go. So that was target there. Pretty much 75s. You can consider that done now.
Exactly where the sellers came in then as well.
Yeah, because I told them so. I said, look, 75.
Because you listened. You're listening.
Yeah, it's pretty clockwork. Yeah,
Nice.
so yeah, from that initial trade done there, from like the absolute lows all the way up to there. So yeah, if you took it, nice one. You lock some profits.
And I'm going to zoom over to Financial Juice, see if anything else is
Cooking.
coming through the wires. Don't have any earnings today. I know we had some earnings earlier this week, so no earnings today. All right, U.S. S&P manufacturing PMI flash actual 48.8, forecast at 48.9. Come on. All right, the U.S. composite PMI flash actual 55.3, forecast 54.3. Okay, so that's a beat. And then we got the U.S. services PMI flash 57, forecast 55. So we got two beats and a miss. I'd say that's actually bullish. It's leaning bullish.
All right, here comes BTC. So let's watch. Let's be on alert.
I am taking a scalp short trade here on ES because we are at major resistance, actually. 5 minute looks okay. I know that this is going against this push right here, but this is a trade I would aim to hold as a day trade. So I will see if we get a little bit of a pullback here because that's very important here. It's the previous demand zone. So there we go. That's let me switch screens.
Yeah, I'm on your screen there, Severin.
Screen for. Yeah, I can move that to break even now, but this was a level I was looking at for quite some time now, the previous demand zone on ES. I would not manage this trade, just see if we can get some continuation lower or not. If we don't, then I'm fine with being stopped out of this trade and have missed on a few unrealized profits. But this is the last big resistance on ES, in my opinion. So
BTC,
no,
playing
there's a
mind
little
games.
bit of there's a little bit above still, but yeah, that's what that trade is about.
Excellent. Thank you for the explanation.
Come on, BTC.
Nasdaq also with a drop.
I'm also short on ES with
Oh,
some
nice one.
size.
How many contracts?
uh, three. Three contracts.
Nice one.
This is a high time frame key level for me, so I do have a stop at about 800
100%.
risk.
Nice one.
We want to see that next 5 minute close red, though. That will be important. We don't want to see that NYV uphold here.
Come on, BTC. I would have liked just a little bit lower. Yeah, 500s. Let's see if they come back down below. Let's have a look.
Yes, about to take the lows again. Come on, very close. Want to see that low taken. Nasdaq has to lose the VWAP. So there we go. That's a new low. Still allowing myself the stop loss at break even. I'm still very happy with that one being stopped at break even, because if this is the high time frame resistance, then that might run a little longer.
Great plan.
Are you taking profit on your trade, Scott?
Not yet.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. But something we have to keep in mind is that we are coming into a previous supply zone at around 976. So this is also previous week value area low on ES. So that will probably be a little bit of support there.
Yeah, you have VWAP as well. Again, 200 SMA. So you are at support there on NQ. ES is still holding the midpoint there. But you've got you've got the overnight high back test potentially there. But it's still holding nicely. BTC held that 500. So it's not giving us the value low.
Did BTC hit the SPs as well down there at 95?
Yeah, it's at 97. So that's
okay.
one that's, yeah. No, not that deep 95, no.
Not that deep.
97. It looks good though here now, because we've swept the lows into those 500s, but we didn't quite hit that value low. I mean, look how close we came. That's really close. I'm actually going to go really deep here. I'm going to go to a line chart. I'm going to show you how to look. The low looks really good now. So, but yeah, it's a pity we didn't touch that. So I'm just being a little bit patient. I really would love to see it at least hit my alert, and then we can take that nice long trade. Come on, give us. We need that music.
I know, right? Need those tunes.
We need it. Yeah, there you go. It's coming now. Come on.
5 minutes left in A session. Oh.
Looking. It's the perpetual. There you go. There's the alert. I'm going to put a candle here so you can see. Hit on that. But let's see now with the line chart.
ES is retracing here a little bit. Possibly going to get me out of the short trade. No worries.
I'm also out of this short trade. But for me, it still made sense to hold on to this trade, not manage this.
Do you
So,
yeah, do you want to just explain it? I'm on your screen there. While I'm looking for the BTC, you can explain that trade and the reasonings behind it.
yeah, it was
People-
just such a high time frame resistance there for me that I am willing to hold on to these trades a little longer and not even take profits even when I'm already up 400, which is not too bad on an ES trade, to be completely honest, on one contract. But my plan was to look for a day trade, so I'm very happy with that and don't regret not taking profits. But it's just my plan. Are you still in that trade, Scott?
Yes, still in the trade, but close to getting stopped. So,
Is it also protected at break even?
yeah,
Okay, cool.
but it's about, yeah, it's right. There we go. Boom. I'm out. Yeah, it's okay. It was a good chop, but it does look bullish now. So for a little bit higher.
Yeah, because I'm using this screen for you guys. I can't really see NQES, and now let me just put on the other one. So okay, so BTC coming down, NQES up, NQ still not quite there. Okay, I want to see BTC go through 97,400 CME. It's starting to look better now. Come on, a little push.
Have you taken the BTC long yet, or still waiting to see what you want to see?
I want to see that level. We've had the alert. That's number one. By the way, that NQ trade also hit that naked value, 74, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, we're coming down to it now. Right, so this is it now on BTC. So if it holds here, nice. Come on. Because I know a lot of traders like that BTC trading.
Yeah, you can share your screen if you want. I think people wanted to see that.
Sure. So here we go. So we're kind of like just being a little bit patient here. How long do we have? 1 minute. Let's see the activity.
We have 1 minute, 42 seconds.
Yeah.
Until B-sesh. This is that good timing. This in the next 5 minutes, that good window between sessions. You get a nice move. You get a little bit of liquidity added. Could present an opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah, because we have a good place for our stop just at 97.2, and below we're coming down to this nice support. So this is kind of good support down here. So I don't want to ignore that. Yes, we had a run from the 100 all the way down here, but this is nice support now. So we're keeping an eye here. Turn around, no break in structure yet, so it's still kind of like lower lows, lower highs.
Wow, I see the likes going off here. Nice. Keep it coming.
Good. Smash them likes. Let's take a look at the NQ. Look at that. So straight to that value. Incredible. Looking for similar here on BTC.
Hey, 17 seconds. Yeah.
Gonna zoom right in here.
Love that line chart, Igor. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, it's good, that one.
I use it now. Yeah, every
Do you?
day.
Nice.
Yep, for the Mag 7. It's beauty.
Yeah, it's very good. Just very clean.
B session open in the upper quartile.
Okay, looking still. God, do miss that music.
I was gonna say we're starting to sing to ourselves. Da-da-da.
Da, da, da.
All right, all together now.
7. Yeah, I've not seen what I like. I want to see that move through and then back above, just to signal the the last sort of like push. But it's holding well here. I can see. I mean, on Bybit, for example, there's really no big orders just as of yet. Volume is a little bit low, and this is the problem. Sometimes when it's low, it's a bit harder to actually see that move happen, because you want to see that hump like to one side and then switch quickly back to the other. That's what we got this morning for the long trade, which was perfect. But not here, not now. I mean, it's kind of looking good there, back inside, but it's not clean. So we could buy later. Sometimes it's best to buy later than being a bit too early, but I'm not convinced now. But this could be a cookie that it's being left here for later, for example. So this week low down here on the CME now, it could be like an enticement for later where, okay, let's leave this here, go up there, finish business at 100K, and then come back below and completely smash through that on a Friday afternoon. Okay, so, I've seen that happen a few times. So let's see what the pullback down to 700 it looks like. There you go. You can see some bids coming up. It's annoying that we didn't got that move just a little bit below, and you can see here what we're looking for anyway. Yeah, now they're really running. But look, no big orders on Bybit even yet. I'm gonna have to switch to the CMEs. Better. So what was that? Down here, let's stop this. Yeah, right at the top of the hour. Okay, let's be patient. Let's see if they get the open down still.
A little slow here. It's actually slowed quite a bit.
Yeah, on Nasdaq, I'm looking for a key level retest, a session POC. Yes, already did it for a smaller bounce.
Yeah, it's a little bit nothing on yes and NQ now. All right, here we go. So BTC coming into this resistance now. There you go. Boom, as you saw there. Let's see that 700 as we spoke. Looking. Remember, I would still like to see that low taken. That would be better. Take the low back inside, and then we'd have, I'll explain what I see now. Because by breaking this 98.50 high, we've just done something really cool here. So I want to see if we do take that low at 400 and then come back above.
That short on ES actually would have played out. Just barely got stopped on that.
Wait, did you get ticked out?
Yeah, I was at break even, so not a huge worry. But those market makers, they love to do that.
Yeah. Now it happened. I got ticked out earlier on BTC. The short from 100K, literally like to the tick, I guess. Couple of ticks. Right, they're holding this here, 700s. They are holding. God, it's so tempting to take that long now up, but I just feel like this is a little bit unclear to me. If they do push through now the high, that is it for the low for now. But I will carry this forward, and you'll see this on my Monday's plan if we're not trading below the here at the weekend. During the weekend, you'll see this level on my plan. But yeah, they are holding it. And I'll show you here the immense respect. Look at that close right there. So that is the signal there. That's really nice to see. So yeah, if they break that high, then we can buy later. Put the stop here at 650. There you go, $350. And then for the highs, we can then look for about 1,200. So still a 3-to-1. There you go. So it's broken to the upside. So we can entertain a long here. Let's see if we can get a little pullback back inside the range and throw away that risk. We just need the music now to pump it up.
Great plan. Yeah. Maybe we can figure something out. Maybe like some.
Let's see. I don't want to buy the
free
top,
music.
but you have the trade here now being set up. So again, another trade like the NQ trade did play out. So smash the likes, take the trade, and enjoy your profits. Oh man, this is funny. It looks really good now. Let's see. I mean, a nice pull back down to those 950s, 98s. That would be nice. 97. Yeah, I'm gonna put the pump up song, but then we can get a strike from what's it called? YouTube, isn't it? They might not like that. Yeah, NQES still stuck in this little range. To be honest, I like yes higher as well, and NQ, both of them, and BTC. Maybe I've got a bullish bias this afternoon or this morning, whatever you may be. There you go. There's the little breakthrough, that 98.50. Yeah, it doesn't want to come back inside. How cool that was. The back test of the overnight low on BTC. I mean, pretty cool.
Beautiful, beautiful setup.
Show your screen there, Severin, for a minute. I can see you looking at nice charts.
Yeah, just that key level flipped here. Was looking for a short scalp, but I just didn't like the bounce here on the VWAP, because I, for myself, would prefer a lower into this box here, 765 area on Nasdaq.
God, I really wanted that low there. Oh, it's so annoying sometimes when that happens. If you took the long, two things. One, target is the high. So, yeah, be happy with that. If, for some reason, we reject here right now, it can't go a tick above 300. If we reject here, we might see the low at 400. That would be epic. I would love that to happen, but I don't think we're going to get it because it looks like they want to go and finish business now. If they reclaim the settlement at 735, that's it, off to the races. Because this is a nice look below and fail, and it's looking so darn good. I mean, look at it. It's looking really nice. So yeah, I'm going to still be patient here, waiting for that 98 pullback down there. We didn't get it. Looking at this here. But yeah, this is looking good. But yeah, there you go. There's the 300 that I spoke. Break that, and it's going to really try and push. It's probably quite a lot of information there, but there you go. That's what I was looking for. I love that respect there. If you can see, I mean, look, this is what we were looking for. If you all remember, open, open, down, up, close. We want to look up there. Boom, 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 boom.
Hey, yes, getting that little break now. The downside.
Yeah, coming into that previous supply zone now, also a single print.
Back to your screen there as you're commentating that.
Just waiting here.
Good.
Nasdaq I would like lower still. I can see Nvidia dropping as well. And there we're coming into this box.
There you go.
No aggressive long trade for me yet. I can see some selling stepping in here. Okay, there's the bounce, but I'm being a little bit patient. And that's some longs coming in.
Yep. Oh, wow.
Is that yesterday's volatility coming back?
Hello, hello. Off the VWAP from ES. Q off the monthly VWAP. We had just talked about that, 755 earlier this morning. And into that supply band zone.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's a real shame that BTC trade done there. Front run by what, 220? What was that? 70, 25. Oh.
I am taking the scalp long here, just seeing if that can hold.
Not long yet, Andre, on BTC, still letting it cook. Banks said, "Don't be sorry, Igor. I took the trade for you." Got some traders in here.
A lot of
Traders in the
people,
chat.
yeah, a lot of people did this morning, and that was nice to see. And when we did
Awesome.
come up to VWAP, actually, I did say, and that's all kind of like live in the time. I took the trade literally. I was taking the trade and posting at the same time, and then I was taking profits and posting again at the same time. So there was no excuse whatsoever. Everything was beat by bit. What was happening was exactly what we all did, and it was really nice. It was like a super chat, really. Like a live commentary of a football match. And there you go. So BTC is breaking those 300s now. And yeah, sometimes like I will kind of like go through the whole thing and miss the trade myself. But if you actually got on it and managed to capture that, like the long trade on NQ up to the 75, which was the absolute high of the move so far, as you can see right here. There you go. That was that 75. Call it 70. Well, there you go, 75 from the open. Now we're one time framing lower. This is support. Right now we've got monthly VWAP as well, so this is really nice done here. You've had the back test there as well. Are you still cooking that long there, Severin?
Yes, but my entry was not really good.
Oh, okay.
But so far it's okay what we're seeing here. So
we do have plenty of liquidity to the upside now, so the market might want to reach between 87.
Nvidia breaking though. Nvidia is breaking. That's not amazing.
How is it?
But I'm just accepting this here. This is if looking for a day trade, that's the place. Right now it's the previous supply zone, so I have to just allow myself some risk and be patient. So
Yeah, let it go.
No, it looks good because they've got 87s.
It is a great level. It is a great level for sure.
Yeah, 87.
Looking nice.
Yeah, there you go, 87 now.
Can
Boom.
now de-risk a little bit just because I've had a terrible entry. But yeah, this trade also very nice, very technical, handed
just-
to you all. We're coming
Just
into
hit-
resistance, that VWAP flip here. So I might be stopped, but I'm staying in the trade.
I'm also long, just took first take profit at the New York Open. Got a few contracts
Very
open
good.
still. I stop at break even, of course.
The better trade was even a little bit later to as opposed to my entry, but nevertheless, yeah, I'm stopped at break even. It was a very, very bad entry for me, not allowing me that much room to stay in that trade. So, but yeah, that was nevertheless very technical here. Previous supply zone. So let's see. I'm still gonna monitor the 5 minute to see. What I don't like, however, is that we flipped the VWAP here. This is also on some previous 1 minute demand. So maybe I think it was a good decision probably to move that break even, that stop loss to break even, because it looks very 50-50 now at this point. But the first bounce was good.
Yep. Yeah, the first touch on the monthly VWAP was great. And we'll see if they can carry it forward here. But yeah, like you said, we're below that VWAP now, so things have changed.
Mhm. It's interesting to monitor that 5 minute now. So if we see this right here, this is a 15-minute close above that previous supply. The 5 minute is fighting here. We can see that. So a little bit of buying, stepping in, trying to defend that previous big buy block here at 764. We don't really want to see that lost. So a little bit of a battle going on here. I can see on ES we also had quite a lot of buying, trying to defend the VWAP. However, not even getting the strength to close above that overnight high again with that closing bullish. So we have to give it some time here. Market is trying, but fighting for its life. Nvidia with a bit of buying coming in. Are you still in that long trade, Scott?
Yep, still in the long trade, but it's right at my entry, like a couple ticks above my entry, and I'm stopped at break even. So I took one profit on that and then stopped on the others, and that's just fine. Take another win. And this is actually just starting to wiggle here. I retested the monthly VWAP, so it could potentially still go up, but I'm leaning a little bit more towards taking out the low, potentially the overnight low.
I think it comes down to what Nvidia is doing here. It is at previous day value area low. Just had a nice close above. Now a retest on the 1 minute. So Nvidia is going to decide that move here. So very important to keep an eye there. Okay,
And then whenever you
Nvidia with
guys
the push. Nvidia with the push now. So yeah, I am attempting a low time frame scalp long again. So with the tighter invalidation based off Nvidia running. That's great. There we go. Can protect that trade by now. And once again, Nvidia is giving that move here. So there we go. This was my re-entry. Gave a nice signal here. See, we want to take it to the VWAP maybe. If not, stop that break even, but we will see that.
I'm in the same long trade there.
1 minute should close somewhere up here. Then we have a little bit room. Good close.
Now at the 50 SMA on the 5 minute.
Nice to listen to you
That's
both there,
good.
commentating the price.
That's good. So gonna trail my stop loss now. This is at 450. What do I want to lock this? I think so. Yes, I'm locking 400
Beautiful.
because it was the second attempt, and then yeah, doesn't
Okay.
hurt to take the profits.
BTC is coming up to the VWAP now. So if you took the long trade down there, you can consider being on a lookout here. I mean, it would be nice to just blast through any resistance now ahead and head towards the high. But yeah, it is kind of starting to approach that nice resistance now. It needs to claim 98,750 and then we can run.
And Thomas,
That was
yeah, you
it.
have to pay. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You
I
go
was just
first.
answering a quick question. Thomas asked if we have to pay for the BTC CME data. Actually, I'm not sure for BTC. For CME data for the futures, ES and NQ, you do have to pay. I think BTC is included in that. Do you guys happen to know? You have to pay for the BTC? Yeah. It's like 30 bucks a month.
It's CME. Like if you pay for the CME, pay for the full bundle, and you get access to the metals, grains. You get access to the whole thing, and that's obviously BTC included. Yeah. Okay, still, I mean, ES and NQ is still kind of like consolidating here, just below VWAP. I mean,
Yeah, it's not
NQ.
the strongest 5 minute close here. So I would not be interested in a re-entry, and it was a good decision to collapse that trade at the VWAP. So But once again, if you are trading Nasdaq, especially Nasdaq, check the correlation with Nvidia. This trade was again based off Nvidia because I knew when Nvidia reclaims the previous day value area low, that is when we get the push on at Nasdaq as well.
Who's on the BTC long on the chat? Let us know in the chat, just to see how many people there, and then I can do a proper rundown on this. Because yeah, we never got, for me personally, we never got that pullback to the 800. Sorry, 98. But yeah, if you are, well done. Me, Calux is in it. Good. Yeah, we have a big resistance now. Yeah, I longed. Good. Perfect. Good, good, good. All right, good. So yeah, we do have big resistance incoming now. Where is my channel? Oops, I need to go to trading. Hang on. There. Oh yeah. Yeah. So quite. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Quite a lot of people. Oh wow.
Wow.
Okay. Well done, everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone
In the
partly.
chat.
Nice one. No, that's really good. Obviously, like, I mean, look here on my chart. So it is really nice. Yes, we front run it. Like that would have been epic. And what I was going to talk about earlier was this here. So I was waiting to see if we got that nice pullback. But typically, right? So have this on your, higher tier sort of like book. Typically, okay, when you're trading, you will find sometimes the market will do this. Will come here to take this high. Okay, run this off. Okay, and then go and clean this. Okay, and this is why I was waiting for that level, because if the market came here to run this, everybody would have been, okay, that's it, we're going lower, but it's not. We're just going here to clean those stops from those that early longs, because the strength is here. This is the market saying I want higher. Okay, right there. So this pullback would have been epic, like absolute epic, if they did take the low, because I would have been longing on here into that nice confluence, and then this will rip, and then everything that was sold on here would then be fuel to really push above this high, and that would have given magnitude, and that move would have been quicker. However, if I just delete these lines here very quickly, you will see where we bounced from, which was that beautiful low there, and it's so clean on the line chart. I mean, look at the close. It's just beautiful. So yeah, absolutely incredible. So yeah, right now, look at that. So right now you touched that settlement price right there with VWAP. So that's the resistance. And this is where sometimes we get a little pullback back down, and obviously re-entry. But it's it can start to push. So yeah, brilliant and beautiful price action. So, what you're seeing here on the left on this RTH candle, it's really, really nice. So the high was made during yesterday's high. The current high was made up here at 100K during electronic trading hours. There's the resistance where we are right now. Support was done here. So now there's a little bit of friction. VWAP. The settlement, so which is right here, as you can see. And now let's see, okay, we need to flip that. Once we flip that, it's off to the races up to 100K. That's it. Okay, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed that explanation, if that's even a word.
Absolutely.
There
It
you go.
is. It's the right way to
Yes,
say
I'm
it.
going for a quick bathroom break.
Perfect. And price action incoming. Volatility. Here we go. And
Ooh,
we
goody.
can maybe, once Severin gets back, maybe we could do a little the trivia. What do you
Oh
think?
yes, we have also a guest shortly. All right, so don't forget that.
Yeah, of course. No, I've got the guest hanging, ready to rock.
Look at
Should we have the
that.
guest on?
We can
Or,
have it on.
do
Yeah,
some
yeah,
trivia?
yeah. Let's ask the chat. A guest
Yeah,
or trivia?
Let me put a poll out.
Because yeah, if you are in a long trade, okay, you can see the settlement here. So if you are in that long trade, the best thing right now would be to get acceptance inside this value right here, okay, and the C session in 5 minutes to open, have a little retracement. I would not like to see it go too deep, but I'm going to allow it to go all the way down to 98, 150. And if it does, that's really good to keep pushing this one-time framing higher all the way up to that 100K level. Okay, so right now we have a little bit of resistance, as you can see. So this is nice, take profit level here. Okay, so if you took the long, take a little bit of profits. If price then comes back inside a little bit, let's say you are in with 10 lots, 20 lots, just take 5, let it drop, add another 5 back in or 3 back in, just in case we do smash through. You know, it's trading. We never are 100% sure, and there's no guarantees. So you could add, like, let's say, out of the 5 that you took here, add 3 back in, and then you compound that net difference there. Okay. Guest trivia. Can you start counting?
Oh, yes, I've actually, there's still someone just put out a poll. Look at that.
All
Perfect
right.
time.
Hey, it's even better. Yeah, guest.
Give that some time to cook.
Okay, yeah, NQ looks very interesting here. I might pull. Let's have a look. Ugh, 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Where are we within a range? Ooh, banging up against that open trade there. Okay, let's get a little retracement.
Yeah, still A open. Still resistance.
Yeah, so clean on the TPO chart. Look at that. So
I
here's
know.
the NQ. You can see the A session. Right, I'm going to zoom in so you can all see it. I mean, honestly, if you're not using market profile, TPO charts, with Quantower, the way I've got here, honestly, you're not losing, but you're missing on very, very good kind of like confluences, which, you know, you don't have to have the line. You can just see it right there. So there's that resistance. Look at that. So can you see these 3 picks? 1, 2, 3. That, a lot of people are saying, oh, look, that's the resistance. And probably they don't know what resistance look. It's that A letter right there. That's what it is. Can you see it when I put the mouse there? Look at that. And you can see 1, 2, 3. That is the resistance. We've come below. We've cleaned the low. So this is good for bullish, but we need to break that. Okay, so right now the sellers are still coming in. So the New York sellers, the open market, they run to that settlement price. Okay, and the value high, and then they've come below. So technically the market is bearish because we broke a session low. So this is bearish, and they're still selling at that open. You can see 1, 2, 3. So let's see now if they can hold support 65s and then push again through that on C session. And then C session typically gives a nice move.
Cool. All right, 76% want to see a guest next. So we'll bring our guest on here in just 5 minutes, and that should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, let's do it, because I remember you also have to leave at some point today, Scott, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's actually a little later than I had anticipated, so it should be good to go for a little while here. At least an hour and a half.
Okay. Goodie. So what we're doing first, trivia or guest? Sorry, I missed.
We're gonna have a special guest on, and they're coming on just about a couple minutes here.
Okay. Right, here comes NQ coming down to those 60s, 75s. Let's see if it holds. That would be confluence with ES taking the touching the open of yesterday. And BTC, look at that, just flirting with that beautiful view up there, trying to flip it.
Michael Saylor? No, that's not our guest. Gary Gensler? Not quite. Even better.
No, not quite. Okay, so I think we've got someone in the chat now.
Right.
Hello.
Hello, my friend. Can you hear us? Ooh, I don't think you can. Can you hear us?
I think he's just connecting to audio.
Oh yeah, might take a couple of minutes.
We'll give it a minute.
A nice hat, by the way.
Yeah, loving the hat.
Hey, can everybody see me? Hey,
we can. Yeah, loud and clear.
Man.
Good.
Everybody,
I can
please
hear
welcome-
everybody. Can anybody hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sounds perfect. And
Awesome.
let us know if you can hear him in the chat. And welcome to the stream, Arginus, legend.
Not likely. Thank you guys for having me today. It feels like I had to put it on, you know.
That's a good one, mate.
Absolutely. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Honestly, I just want to connect this mic real quick. I think the audio might sound a little better.
Sure.
All right.
Take your time.
Yeah, do that.
Take your time.
Hold on.
Oh, when CC merch? That's a good question, Hughes. Not sure. We do have some merch, but it's not available for sale.
But I think there are plans for next year or something.
Ooh.
I read
That'd be fun.
something the other day.
That'd be cool. Yes, maybe some of you met our friend Arjunus at the Dubai meetup. Awesome guy. Also, Moop, he ended up doing really well in our Bybit trading competition. So shout out. Still don't know who number one is on that one. Really confused by that for those who were there. Woodchopper also doing really well in that. And another friend of ours doing great.
Can you hear us, Jenny? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Okay, yeah, we can hear you now. Cheers.
So can you guys hear me a little more clear?
Yeah, better.
Yes, it sounds
Much
good
better.
now.
Okay, good.
Okay, cool. There's
Well, thank you.
a back test on the New York Open. Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Beautiful.
All right,
How's everybody
perfect.
doing?
No,
How the champions doing today?
No, that's good. I think everybody can hear you now. Yo, so yeah, tell us a little bit about you. You know, when you joined CC, you know, how you found us, and yeah, just for the obviously the open public to know what we are about. So yeah, talk us a little bit about yourself and how is your trading journey coming along?
So I've been a member of Chart Champions since 2021. At the very beginning, at the bull run, when everybody, I think it was the last crazy altcoin season, when Bitcoin hit 69,000, was it? It's been quite a journey because I've been trading before that in 2017, 2018, but I was learning a lot of hold on, I'm at to pause this because I'm hearing echoes. I was trading before that in 2017, but some of the mentors I had, they weren't as I think it was still just a very gray area during that time, and I think it was just easier to buy. So I kind of was just more or less buying and holding it. Plus, I got in on a really good spot price on Bitcoin. It was like around the 3,000 range. So I didn't
Wow.
really feel the need. Yeah, I got
You
really,
bought the
I guess
low.
to say I got really, yeah, I got really lucky. And so I put a lot of my savings in. I was lucky to see, like a six-figure amount. And so I didn't feel the need to day trade at the time. I was just kind of holding my Bitcoin. But I was always kind of meeting up with some trading mentors at the time. And, they taught me like the basics, support and resistance, EMAs, and stuff like that. But it didn't seem to click at the time. So I kind of took like a backseat on it. I wasn't really going full time on it. And then it wasn't until the next bull run when I said I have to kind of figure this out. I took a really bad trade during that all-time high. Like I saw Head and Shoulders on the bigger time frame, and I kind of thought it was a good time to short, and the price just kept ripping up. And so I said I have to figure this out. And so I said I was part of some chat that I don't really feel like naming them, but I was part of a chat, and then someone on the chat posted, "Hey, Daniel posted this like target." And then it was like spot on. So I was like, oh shit, who is this? And so then immediately, I'm talking about like the next like hour, I joined the group just to, figure out what's going on. And then at that time, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of was looking for signals. I was like, hey, what's going on? Like, is my short good? And ultimately I lost the short. But that set me on the path of trying to figure out exactly why did I go wrong? It was kind of that loss that put me on like I need to figure this out. And then I saw that he had the community, the course, and so I just full went in on the course. And then I didn't waste any time. I think later that year, I already finished most of the course, but there was still so many like questions with trading. It doesn't all click on that first year. And then, after that, it was practice, time and practice. And then I feel like a lot of last year and this year, it's getting clear, especially with now how, you guys are being more transparent in terms of like live streams, more coaching. So I think trading is now becoming a lot more of a reality. And I'm pretty grateful that I've really never quit. It's one of those things that I like can't really stop even if I wanted to. So
I know what you mean.
yeah, so it's like, I'm just really grateful to have a good community because, during my time in Miami, I was working with some traders and like, got to network with other traders. And you can't believe like half the stuff these guys really do for a living. It's not like this community. And so that's why, ultimately I kind of favored this community because it was the it was the camaraderie on trying to get better. I've seen people do all kinds of shady stuff in this industry to make a buck. And, I don't really like personally, I don't stand on those morals. So, I just didn't really like want to be in that mix. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm just happy to be part of a team that's actually wants to be great at this and trying to empower each other. It's a blessing. Honestly, everybody out there should know this is a blessing. Like trust me when I say I've had several mentors. I've been part of different trading communities, and I really don't see something as good as Chart Champions.
Thank you, man.
Oh,
thank you.
That's great to hear.
And
Yeah.
it's been wonderful
What?
to see your performance too. I mean, you've been really doing well, and it's great to meet you too in Dubai. I think we may have been a couple of the only American folks there, and so it's nice to have another
Yeah.
East Coast guy with me. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it over here. I mean, honestly, like Dubai is beautiful too, man. Honestly, that was a blessing of a trip. I'm not gonna lie.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
100% agree.
that was really cool. It was great meeting you. So would you consider yourself more of the crypto or futures trader by now?
So I had I guess in the first stages, I was really just crypto, and I was trading a lot of my own capital, Bitcoin, Bybit. I did some BingX. I did a little bit of Apex, and I still love trading crypto, and I kind of still think it's a little easier sometimes. I just nowadays prefer the futures just because I feel like with prop firms, even though the rules are a little bit tighter, it sets better habits in terms of like my trading. When I was just trading crypto, I was kind of looking at the charts 24/7, and like it does something to you, like when you're up at Asia getting into a trade, hoping for something to happen, and then you're cutting into your sleeping hours.
Oh yeah, I remember
So
that very well, man.
yeah.
It was the same here. Even on vacation, when I was on vacation with my girlfriend, I was like, yeah, I had to wake up in the middle of the night to take a trade. That is very exhausting at some point, that's true.
So like now I really think that crypto is in my opinion, it's a much better swing trading asset, like Bitcoin per se. Because, if you're looking at the monthly and weekly profiles and you're just getting in at the lows, you can hold it to the highs.
If one, then two.
Yeah. So I think it's a little better. And I think that's why Daniel kind of fell back on that approach too. I was doing the complete opposite. I was trying to scalp it. And, it's still possible. Like I said, I think I didn't have a good hour around it, and crypto moves randomly sometimes. Sometimes the market closes, right? The CME, 4 o'clock, you get a crazy pump.
Sure.
And so that wasn't working for me. So now I moved over to futures. I'm really trading mostly the ES. I still have not grasped NASDAQ. I think it just moves a little too fast for me. But I like ES
the
because
Nas
it's
crack.
clear and cut. Yeah, man. It's too quick sometimes. And so ES is nice and slow. You'll get 1 to 2 good moves a day, and you're able to really gauge them. If you have a decent risk, it's not too bad. And, yeah, I like it.
I was going to say the exact same on ES. It's a little nicer for me for day trading than NQ. I'm sorry, I didn't even mean to interrupt you there, Igor, but I totally agree on that point that ES is a great place to start if you're looking into futures. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, that I was just going to echo that. I was just going to say, yeah, I feel the same way. But yeah, I do like NQ. And the reason why I think traders magnetize to NQ, it's because sometimes you get those nice runs. And if you know what to look for, like I've been giving some examples every now and then, like when you get that push through a level and then the reclaim back inside, typically you get a nice move, and they often are very good. And the great example of that was Severin's long trade yesterday from that overnight low. That was just epic because I was taking the same trade and I could just see it come to fruition, and then price can really go on those. So it's really nice. I'm actually in the long, I didn't want to interrupt you there, but I'm in a long trade here on ES and I'm up $450 on that. But for those who took the Bitcoin trade, honestly, like, I mean, our epic is this? And like, if you remember when we got to the settlement, we hovered there for a little bit, and look, we opened C, and look at that, we came exactly to that level that we were speaking about, and then boom, back inside. So let's see now. It's got a bit of work to do, as you can see there on the volume profile. It's got a little bit of room to work to do here, but it's getting that acceptance. And as we can see here, that A session low, not broken. We didn't hit that value. B, nice up. C, nice up. So now let's see, like, come on, BTC, give us the legs. Let's pump up the music and just push this up to 100K. So for those who did, well done. Very good. And then obviously you can see the trade there on the right on the ES. I wanted to add another lot, but I didn't get the pullback. So yeah, well, I'm just going to wait a little bit. But yeah, for those on the BTC, no, well done on that trade. Honestly, that overnight low flip, it was incredible. So back to you boys there. But yeah, nice.
Yeah, how about you, Argenis? Do you want to share something? Maybe your chart or something?
Yeah.
Is there anything you're looking at?
So check it out.
Tell us your secret sauce.
So I'll tell you guys what I saw today. If I can share my screen, let's see. Share. What are we looking at?
Yeah, right down at the
Let me
bottom,
just
little green arrow.
You might have to minimize or maximize the window, or
Yeah, that might be it. Because if it's squeezed to a low or a small window, you can't see that share button. It's a green button. So
Okay.
just go full screen on your Zoom application, and then you should be able to see it.
I'm gonna share my Exo environment. I customized my own eggs. Let me see what the shower.
That's
Just
awesome.
one second.
I believe you become a real true trader when you can start making your own templates. Because you have somewhat the underlying foundation to be that creative to kind of like produce what you really want to see. So I think that's very commendable. So well done.
Thank you.
that.
I agree. It's been fun too. Trust me. I spent like 7 8 hours on this thing, but I didn't even notice the time go by.
Ooh, it looks good.
Nice. Yeah, we can see it.
Beauty.
Okay. Can you guys see it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, louder. Yeah, we can see it.
It's let me. Okay. Cool. Awesome. So okay, I'll keep it simple. What I have on my chart. Let me see. So I kindly figured out how to get the timing correctly on the ES. On Exo, I know everybody has issues with that. So I've divided my 2 sessions into the overnight, which is, oh, sorry, my internet's a little weak. But I have the overnight session over here, and I have the New York session over here. On the sessions template, and I just have that to the 5-minute. And then I have my daily TPO here, also my weekly TPO, and I have my monthly TPO.
Brilliant.
I'm going to show you guys because it's part of my trading plan for today. And then in here I keep my 1-minute and my 15-minute order flow. Here I'm really just looking at or like if I'm seeing if moves are happening, like let's say on the 15-minute I'm looking for closes. And on the 1-minute I'm looking for divergences. Like I had a feeling we're going to bounce around this zone right here, like the VWAP, PDPOC, and D Open or New York Open, because we were sharing bullish divergences, which I'll pull back in a second. And then I have my level 2 here, which is executing trades. So I can kind of see exactly when big trades are getting filled into the market. And I can just see the limit and the ask happening at the real time.
That's very clever. A lot of people that don't understand that. It is really, really good to have that there, because sometimes you might be going up to a level and you don't quite see what's going on. Are those orders actually going through the books? And it's really important to look at that. And you can see that there now, the tape getting really fast and all of those orders going through. So super, super, super important to have the time and sales always next to it. So I like to use it with Confluence with the DOM surface, because it gives you the history of those orders going through the tape and the sales. So as you can see on the screen now, I think I can on a rotate. So on the right, you have the reds and the greens going up and down. So those orders are all being filled as we speak. And it's really important to know, because if you're looking on the chart and it's coming up, you can then identify, okay, is there a bigger seller here? Is there that nice confluence to push price higher, so you can hold onto your trade a little bit longer? But what's great, for example, about having a DOM surface like a bookmap is that,
So,
for example, you can
just doing a lot.
yeah, go on. You can carry on. I think there's a little
No,
bit of
sorry.
delay.
It's just because sometimes the internet connection lags.
Okay. Yeah, but what I was going to
No
say
worries.
about, what I was going to say about that kind of like rapidness of those moves, that as you can see on the screen, you can see it's going really fast. So you wouldn't be able to know, okay, where was it actually the low? So, but when you go to something like this, you can actually see those orders being in history. So I'm going to show you. So all of those orders that you see going up and down there, they are these orders here, all of these bubbles. And I can just quickly go in here and says, okay, that was on that timestamp at that time level, instead of like relying of memory. But it's also good to have them there on the right, so that you can actually see when price comes up to it, you can see them going there on the tape. So you can see is it buyers or sellers, but it's also great to have them as a history. But yeah, now I like that you have that there. That's very, very good. I'm going to take profits on that long
Thank
view,
you.
actually.
No, and it took me a while to get used to it. But it is just practice time. And I was gonna say, so what I like, yeah, my plan was this week was, I mean, as you guys can see on my left bottom, is just to see acceptance into the previous week's value area lows. Just running back, that Fridays tend to be very big days, usually a continuation of the trend, or like a big move, likely searching for imbalance. And so if we kind of accept in here, which we didn't here and the day before, then I'm looking for that 60, 615 area for take profit. And then if volatility continues to increase, we'll probably just take the high or go all the way up to the high.
Yep.
And if not, we'll rotate back down, probably take out the yesterday's lows.
And what would you say? Do you have a favorite trading setup, like a bread and butter setup that you're looking for on a regular basis?
I love fibs. I've become quite fond of them. Some people don't. I really just love like the CC, especially if you find confluence with it. Uh, One in particular that I've found to be great, I think Severin shares it quite a bit, is like the previous day's value area low. And if you could line up a CC with it, that's a great scalp trade for me. Uh, I do like back tests of opens, like break and retest sometimes. So like if you like on a weekly level, if the weekly opens are very important level. So if you like break the weekly and then come and back test it, that's usually a trade I look for. Or even the first touch. If you're trading with the trend, like if you're going, again, it's all relative to the value that you're looking for. But at the end of the week, like I said, like, let me see. I'm gonna zoom out here. Can I actually share my trading view screen?
You can stop
Sure.
this share and then share another screen.
Yeah, okay. Let me see if I can share this one here. Just
Yep.
makes it a little easier.
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, cool. Because exit moves a little slow. So yeah, that's kind of what my plan was, just to see if we get acceptance into here so we can continue making hires. Because like I'm just trading with the trend. I know this was really hard for me in the beginning, but it starts to make sense now. It's just that we have bullish market structure, so just continue expecting highs, and there's really no reason to expect lows. If we don't accept in here in this range, then what I would be looking for is to come back down and fill a lot of these imbalances. But if we do continue higher, which I've seen like on my statistics, is that like Fridays tend to be continuation moves, and I'm just going to continue expecting higher. Um, So that's kind of like my bias, and I try to use that. So what I use on TradingView is if you come over here, I know it's kind of like Igor. Igor writes a daily plan. There's a nice little feature right here where you can add a note, and then I just add little things there. So like daily time frame is bullish. I just always go to my daily, and this always just reminds me what I'm looking for. Like, so you can write notes on any asset there. You can write a bunch of notes and just kind of keep them there.
And they do
And that
stay
tends
there
to help me
forever.
out. Yeah.
I've just checked mine. I've got loads of their notes in there still from back in the days. And the first note I've got here, it's really quite fun. I've got some stats in there as well, but the first one is UK volatile times, and I've got 6 a.m., 16 and 21, and those were the beginning of the sessions, and that was a long time ago. And yeah, a lot of stats on that, and the sessions were born there. But yeah, it's nice to see. As you clicked on it, I was like, oh yeah, of course, the notes. So I clicked on it, and that's the first thing that came up. But yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff in there. It's quite funny. So
I still
nice
keep
one.
your sessions, actually.
Yeah,
It's funny. It's right
yeah,
here. I've
nice.
adjusted it to keep it just for the New York session.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what I like to do with it is just to keep just keep trading. And I had the question to you because you said the hardest adjustment was to adapt that, trade with the trend. And my question was going to be like that because I know it's really hard coming from a market where you have to wait for a pullback to get into a trade like Bitcoin or, any altcoin. But on the futures market, it's a little bit different because you almost have to switch your gears and go with that follow through because otherwise you're going to get chopped. So was that really hard for you then to translate from crypto
Yeah.
to futures? Really hard, wasn't it? Because I found it really hard. I was like, wow, I'm waiting for this thing, but this is just bearish. Whereby on futures is no, just go with the trend. Like, do yourself a favor.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely. Having that daily plan, and I think I've shared it with the members many times now. That daily plan that we do every day, it's really, and I spoke about this morning, like just going with this simple thing here: daily, one time framing up; weekly, one time framing up; monthly, one time framing up. Right. So if you wrote just this every day and you're looking for shorts, well, then you're silly because this market is telling you up on daily, up on weekly, and up on monthly. So why would you be looking for shorts? It's okay to take a quick short, but it has to be a short scalp, which means you will be sweating a little bit, but just close it. Take your profits, 300, 400, whatever it may be, take it because the trend is up. And yeah, I did struggle with that a lot.
Yeah, it was a mind shift, because a lot of what Daniel teaches us is like, don't try to short. Like, if you've already missed this back test right here on the opens, right? Like, he would tell you, like, don't chase the long or, like, wait for the short. And so then, like, what I would do is I would try to pull and then get a short here. But I'm not trading with the trend, you know? So that was a big early mistake, but then I just keep the daily intact, and that helps me out with my smaller time frame bias. So that could really make a big difference. And then when you run your stats, like that stat sheet that you gave us, when you do the highs and lows on it, and you start to see the volatility, and you start to kind of get an idea of what days tend to be more active, you'll kind of start to get the picture. And then, it's more like just with the prop accounts, you're not able to hold them, but the bias should still be the same throughout the week.
Absolutely.
No, very good. Okay. Do any of you two, Severin, Scott, do you guys have any more questions, or is there anything else you wanted to share with us before we go, Janice? Because we do have a nice trivia to do in a minute.
I have just so something I can share is I've just taken a short scalp on Nasdaq based off this 5 minute 5 minute entry here, my 3 candle entry strategy here on that 5 minute. So trade is already protected, but
I'm sharing the screen. We can't see it.
let me go over to here. This is the short.
Oh yeah,
It
we
was
can see
two
it. Perfect.
contracts, TP one hit, one I'm just keeping open for break even or lower. It's still, I don't know, the highs look a little bit unfinished. However, if we just want to range for a little bit, I would say that trade is good. That was a good confirmation on the 5 minute there. But now this 5 minute close is not optimal. So I would expect to be stopped here on the last contract. If not, then great. But if I am, that's also fine.
I've got one more question for Argenis. So I know if I asked you, like, would you recommend us, as in like chat champions? I'm sure you probably would say yes. But the question is why? Why would you say yes? I'd recommend. Just curious to see, like, from obviously the members and stuff.
It started early. It was what I think I forgot which message or when, but watch so much of the CC content from the YouTube free stuff all the way to like every contenders and champions. And I one of those videos, Daniel kind of said that, this isn't gonna be a 5 month, 3 month journey. It's like it's gonna take maybe 3, 4 years to see profitability. And that set a realistic perspective on my mind. Because again, when you're learning with other people, and like this is from someone who was just like I lived in Miami for the last 3 years, right? A lot of people over there tend to overpromise and underdeliver. And so with that, it's sort of like they show you the lifestyle that you can achieve, leases and whatnot. And I'm kind of a skeptic, so I didn't really want to buy into like, what's the catch here, But at Chart Champions, you're not getting flashy lifestyles, you're not getting fake, just trading, just performance, just results, right? Like, and you see people coming out of here becoming, profitable traders. And so that was like, that's what I am passionate about. I'm passionate about the betterment, the development, not so much of the flashiness. And so that's why I stuck around. And it's a journey, like I just said, it's not going to happen overnight, for sure. But if you guys put the work in, like you'll start to see your trading develop, and you'll get better every day. And you really have great support here, from the trading assistant to the coaches to the live chat to the support. You got channels for everything. I
No
mean, it's
signals.
unmatchable, no signals. I mean, everything's entertainment, but yeah, I don't even like, and for the first, let me just add this last thing. For the first couple of years, I was like, man, what is Daniel thinking? What is he gonna do? Like, and it's gotten to a point, I think it was around last year when I started to see the trading work that I just stopped looking at his trading setups. Right? Like it was kind of it was a big thing for me to rely on myself. And it helped me out with my own psychology and sticking with my plan. And every trader is going to go through this. You're probably still kind of digging in, trying to see what the coaches are doing. But the reason why it's not going to work is because you're not going to know why you're in the trade. You have no statistics on how long that kind of trade can last, how many points it can give, and the psychology behind that trade. Every trade setup is not the same. So it's important for you to do your own homework and eventually kind of come to the decision that I need to learn how to walk on my own. And when you're ready, it's just something you should do. And I still now, when I look at the coaches, now I know why they're in their trades. I know why they're taking these trades. I know why, and I know the psychology behind the trade. I know what not to expect. I know what to expect. So, yeah.
That's very well put.
Top.
I would say that is exactly what we try to achieve. Is not to. I mean, sometimes there's a good setup shared, but it's trying to teach everyone to be able to spot these traits for themselves. So yeah, you nailed it there.
Yeah,
And that's great
I
to
agree
see.
with that. Yeah, honestly, you nailed it. That is honestly like really nice to hear because obviously we teach and sometimes we get told like we get a private DM or people in the chat would say, "Oh yeah, that's amazing. Like thanks for teaching us." Like we do get those feedbacks, but it's always nice to actually hear it from someone like face to face. This is what happened and this is like the journey. So yeah, no, we're really well put together. Thank you, mate. Cheers.
Yeah. Really appreciate you for
I
doing
can't thank
that.
you guys. Yeah, no, I can't thank you guys. Thank you, Scott, for reaching out. Thank you, Severin. Thank you, Igor, again for your guidance, for every day helping us out, become better traders. And, thank you for the community, CC, everybody out there. Like it's just not me, there's so many profitable traders in the CC community. I see you guys, man, posting in Gen Chat, in the futures chat, catching these trades, man. You guys know who you are. And I just really like shout out to everybody who's just a part of this community for real.
Brilliant.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Big
Thank you,
shout
mate.
out. And thank you so much for joining. And maybe we can have you back another time for some dedicated live trading.
Yeah, most definitely.
Let's pencil that in
Cool,
then.
man. Cool.
Perfect.
Alrighty. Well, we will talk to you later, Argenis, and I really appreciate you for
Thank you
joining.
guys.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Have a
Thank you,
wonderful day,
mate.
everybody. Trade safe.
Cheers, mate.
All right.
You
Talk
too.
to you soon. Goodbye.
Cheers.
We have just also been rejecting. I mean, look how many times on BTC, look how many times we tapped that value high. So we tapped it once, twice, 3 times pretty much, and no closes above. This is why, and mind you, we're quite deep down here. So we tapped it like all of these times, still unable to close, and we're just retesting now the open down here. So we've got the open flip, settlement, VWAP. So we're coming into support again. So if this fails, which would be a bit of a shame, but let's see if we can hold here now for that nice pullback and then continuation into the high, and then beyond to take the overnight high, which is sitting at 100k. So that would be a new kind of like trade setup. So let's say, for example, we missed the long down here. You can either wait for the reclaim, so touch and reclaim, or potentially take this trade from here all the way up to the high. So you've got kind of a like a new setup, but we need a little bit more data here. So let's what's the time now? 28 past, top of the hour. Okay, so we need a little bit more time, but yeah, so this is nice. Back to you boys there on the chat.
All right. What do you think? Should we do a trivia quiz?
100%.
We can do the trivia. A shout out to Woodchopper as well. Yeah, it would be great to have him on. He's also a
Yes.
legend. Great guy, great trader. So interesting people in the CC community, that's for sure.
All right, I've got your screen up there.
All right. And let me know if you can see. It should say loading. All right. And don't forget, we do have the Black Friday sale going on right now. Just a quick reminder. And I'm going to go ahead and start this thing. So if you're not familiar with Kahoot, all you have to do is go to www.kahoot.it and join with this game pin. And we'll see if we get some people joining us here.
Exciting.
Or if you have the Kahoot app, that works too. I don't know, have you guys done Kahoot before? Yeah, you have, right?
Yeah, we have.
We have, yeah. So that is the game pin, right? Can you also scan that on your phone and then be directed to the website?
I think so, yeah. And maybe I can share the link as well. Let's see, share. Oh.
And everyone, so this is how you can win a free membership, by the way. So I would recommend to participate and convince yourself.
There's a name pop up that the other Igor. So that's not
Hey, I know who that is. That's the other Igor.
That's funny.
Wow,
gonna-
got a lot of people joining.
While people join, I'm just going to have a quick break, okay? So I'll be back in
Okay,
1 minute.
please go ahead.
Cool.
And yes, I could try to share the link in the chat. Let me know if you're all able to access it. I hope this is the right link here. Maybe I can pin that one there. Sweet. And we'll give you a few minutes. We have a few minutes. We already have 122 people. That's cool. That's awesome.
The only thing I can see if you click the link is one has to create an account. I don't know if everyone has to, but yeah, we should just allow a little bit of time for people to create an account real quick.
Yeah, of course we'll do. See a lot of people coming, a lot of familiar names. Wow, they're coming in fast. Yeah, we'll give it a couple, 2 or 3 minutes here. Let people sign up, get in.
Yep. Nice. So Capricorn. Nice one. That's even too fast to look at the names.
Yeah, they keep disappearing. Oh, there's Argenis. Hello. Leon, Napt, Simon, Milo, Trader P, Ziliku, April 81. Cool. Got over 200 now.
For the ones who want an insider update, Daniel is also in a long trade on Bitcoin, by the way, just letting you know.
And did you see that in his trading channel, right?
In his trading channel, yeah, he showed exactly where he entered this trade, as always.
Great. And when you, I will say this, when you have Daniel Confluence, it's very good.
I'm back. I can see we've got 225 people and counting. That's nice.
Yeah, we allowed a little bit of time because some people might have to create an account over here. So,
Oh, I see.
did Daniel just join this Kahoot? I can see Daniel. Maybe we can give him a free subscription for a month.
No, no, no.
No way, he's gotta pay.
No way, he's gotta pay. Especially him. No, that's it. Just kidding.
BB2 is in. Good to see you, my friend. Hi, Clever.
Let's see if BTC holds this low here, by the way. So keeping an eye there. This could be a new trade or a new compound if you took profits at the value high. Look at that perfection. Okay, 242 people, 43. We'll wait until that countdown stops and then we can start. Hopefully we won't break it. Is it a cap on people?
No cap. Well, it is, but I don't think we'll hit it. Yeah, and if you're having trouble logging in, try the QR code. That might be easier if you're on the phone.
Epic, this is fun.
Yeah, maybe give it 1 or 2 more minutes. I think it's slowing down here. 245, yeah, 242.
So, and the winner gets it free, is it 1 month subscription?
Yes. I believe so.
Okay, well, get in there. And the questions apparently are super easy. It's very much like if 1 then 2, what's 1 plus 1, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, the first question may be a little easy, but if you've been listening along, there should be some clues maybe you picked up around maybe some things about order flow, some things about BTC.
Ooh.
So maybe even an altcoin trivia in there. We'll see.
Cool.
Eric, the QR code is right up on the screen. If you can see it, it's to the right of the game pin. That's
just
the
there,
one
just
to
scan it
scan.
with your camera.
And
Student,
they're still
yes,
coming
fine.
in.
Do they have to really register it? I thought we could just go in. Go on, this is a very good way to get yourself a free month and see what we do every day upon day. Get exposure to, these, not just BTC, but I mean, actually, can't we not pull up the website and just go through? Let me just log in. There you go. So I'll share this very quickly. So it's a good opportunity to go through. There's your more. I'm not doing very well, unfortunately. Like I haven't finished the basic, entering trades. I'm only at 63%. Psychology, only done 80, and I've not done these modules. So I think Daniel's gonna have a go at me soon. Why haven't you finished them? Sorry, I've been making them. No, kidding. So here's all the courses. I mean, the advanced stuff and the footprint is just honestly like super.
Hello, everybody. Hope
there it is on his pajamas. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. And what I love the detailed explanation that we have underneath each videos. So you've got the learning tracks, we've got the speed runs. Speed runs are like a compressed version of all of the sort of like tools, Fibonacci footprints. So you've got like a 5-minute video of those, like in a lesson. On the vault, you've got access to all of the latest templates that we do. You have Scott's, myself, Severin's, Atter's, Quantower. TradingView, I tend to just share it on my on Discord channel because it's a link to TradingView itself. There's a page with the deals, the journal, competitions that we do every month for the Bybit competition. And access to all the schedule. We have a schedule coming out every day, so you can see who's doing the updates, or what time is the stream on your own current time. And you can just go to the video library and watch the updates. So, for example, this was this morning, what we were looking through, and the plan and the trades taken, and what we were looking for. wide or long, wide or short. There you go. There's the long trades that we take. So this is what we do. But yeah, I can see people still coming in, so it's a good time to go over this. You get your daily update sheets for NQ, ES, as well as BTC. I mean, can't go wrong with that. There you go. There's one today. It's a PDF. So yeah, it's a good way to get access to this by entering your code there and trying to be part of this Kahoot.
Yeah, and if it says private, I'm not sure why it would say private. It looks like most people are having a okay time joining, but yeah, maybe we can go ahead and get started. We've got about 280. So if you're not able to get in, I apologize, but this won't be the last time we'll do this. So just keep it in mind. We'll have another time to do this. I'm going to go ahead and start it. Are you all ready to go? Let's do it. Hey, there we go. Chart check is trading quiz. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, this first question is just a poll, just to get familiar with how to use this. How often do you trade cryptocurrencies? And you get 30 seconds for each question. So we'll give it some time. Let it cook.
Let it cook. Love that.
Our new favorite.
Mm-hmm. Who's that in the picture?
I don't know. Maybe FaceTiming someone. They got a chart up though. It's AI. It's AI for sure. All right. We got most people saying daily. All right, cool. All right, now this is where the real questions start. So I'll read the questions. We'll have 30 seconds to answer. And just so you know, the harder questions are worth double points, and I'll announce those. And the quicker you answer, the higher the points are. Okay? And the one with the highest at the end, number 1, will win the prize. So without further ado, let's get going on this quiz. What is the maximum supply of Bitcoin? Is it 21 million, 42 million, 18 million, or is it unlimited, uncapped?
This is really fun. We need to do this more often. And Bitcoin is bouncing from our level. So just a quick switch. There you go. So from that level there. So there's your compound. Wow. The answers are coming quicker than the...
Boom. Okay, that one maybe was too easy. That one maybe too easy. Got 189 on that one. Okay. All right, let's see if we maybe have got a little running tally here. Master, Kadir, Million Crypto, Velcor, Mex, Mayhat. All right. Who's ready for the next question? Huh? Chili? And here we go. Number 3 of 8. This one's worth double points. All right. What does VWAP stand for? Is it the virtual wallet analysis point? Is it the volatility weighted adjustment protocol, the variable weighted algorithmic pattern, or the volume weighted average price?
Apparently there's a lag.
Okay. Some saying, maybe it's a lag. So why don't we just slow it down a little bit, give it a little time.
Can we slow it down? Yeah, do that.
Yeah, I think the problem is on the website. So if you're logged into Kahoot, this is real time, but then your voice is 15 seconds late or something. That's the problem.
Okay, okay, we're gonna. Can you just change the time a little bit? Give them about 30 seconds. I don't mind waiting a little bit longer. Yeah.
Know if I can change the time. Sorry about that, folks. This is the first time we're trying this, so a little bit of a learning curve. It looks like we've got all the answers in, and again, a really big win for the correct answer, which is volume weighted average price.
But if you do it on the app itself, it should be quicker. They should get it quicker, right?
I think so. Yeah. The thing is, we have that little bit of delay, just different colors.
That is a bit strange.
Well, we'll just keep it going, and we'll try to do our best to acknowledge the lag.
Is there an option to restart maybe, and then just add the time a bit?
Sure.
Longer?
I think I may have to go into some settings. So if you don't mind just switching off my screen for a moment.
I'll switch it off.
Since we the questions won't change, team, but it will
Yeah, let's do that. I don't mind waiting yet because yeah, the same people then can go back in there. Yeah, let's try that. We're just waiting.
Give me 2 seconds. Let's go through
Yeah.
these.
Yeah, BTC is coming back in. Let's keep an eye on that. It's the settlement, so this is still that nice support. So we kind of need, it does need to hold, because if it loses, then remember from that key reference that we're going to push forward. Okay, so let's keep an eye there. But look, this is on the right. So when you're trading BTC, you'd have to be aware of what's happening here on the bigger markets, and you can see this nice pullback here on ES as well as NQ as well. So, but they're coming back into support. So just keep an eye on both markets. It's still okay. We are still on the level, but you can see that nice volume node there around the 98, 830 ish. So yeah, let's still keep an eye here, because sometimes BTC likes to go run those stops. Okay, I think.
And we're ready to go whenever you are.
Did you change the time a little bit?
And now that we know, I did. Yes, I increased the time from 30 seconds to 1:30. And if we need to see that pin again, we can do that. I will put that up right now.
Okay, perfect. Let's go. So code
And
needed.
sorry about that, team.
Code is
First time here on Kahoot.
746642. Go. So everybody should now be ready. They should have their Kahoots up.
Can you hear the Kahoot music?
No.
No. Okay, it's nice. Nice. Okay, so we got some people joining now. And what I'm going to do, team, is just ask the question about 20 seconds before we open it. That way it gives a little bit of adjustment for the YouTube lag. And then we can say the answers and what color they are. And if you're playing on the mobile, the answers are going to be matched up to a shape and a color.
There they are, coming all in. We had about 250, was it? 30?
Yeah, 280, something like that. Clever custom performance. It's not private, it's public. I'm sorry, I don't know why that would be the case.
So BTC still holding view up while we're waiting for people to come in.
There's Donnie Pump.
Donnie Pump. Such funny names. Funny names. The link on the computer apparently says private, but it's not. It's public, right?
That's definitely public. And try the QR code, Ryu. Try it, see if that works.
Rui. His name is Rui. Rui. Isn't that right, Rui? Mr. Rui. That's how we say it, Portuguese. Rui. I don't know if he's Portuguese, but that's how I would say it.
I think he is.
Is it?
I believe so. Yeah, we met him in Madeira, I believe.
Oh, that's of course.
Bazinga.
Bazinga. Oh,
Bazinga.
yeah, that's how we say it. I knew it. Olá, Rui. Tudo bem?
Yes.
Come on, BTC. Hold our settlement here. Just pump it to Maria. There we go. We got 3. We have more people now. There you go. That's even better. So there we go. Perfect shot. I mean, what other place do you get this? A nice Kahoot system, which didn't work the first time around, but at least you're getting some nice trades on BTC. Tudo tranquilo. Muito bem. Vamos.
Don't know if I can pull up the questions and answers now because we've already started. So next time we can absolutely do that. All right, we've got about 312. So what do you say? We get started?
Let's go.
13. Oh, okay. There you go. I guess the first
All right,
two
this
people know.
first question, how often do you trade big cryptocurrency? This is just a poll, just to get everybody started.
Clever custom performance QR code work through my phone now. Well done.
Yes.
Okay, let's not talk about Maria then. Yeah, yes and NQ are having a little struggle here, isn't it? Trying to break this level. So BTC will also be a little bit sticky.
This is why I was taking the short trade up there, because I was a little, yeah, somewhat anticipating a little bit of a pullback here for a ranging environment.
Yeah.
Okay, the next question is coming up. It's going to be, what is Bitcoin's maximum supply? All right, next question coming in 10 seconds. All right, next coming question is, what is Bitcoin's maximum supply? And if you can see on our screen, you can see the answers there. And on your phone, it may just show the colors. So we'll fix that next time. And this should be a throwaway. We all saw the answer to this one. Well, the answers are rolling in here. Okay, almost there. Everybody get your answers in. Almost there.
At least now they've got plenty of time.
Yeah, now we got plenty of time. Maybe too much. 317 answers in the chat now. All right, it looks like we're at a good point. So that was 21 million. And the next question is coming up here, and that is, what does the VWAP stand for? What is the VWAP? And after the first, we've got a new first place. We've got a Dicker Pinnell. And Kylox is up in there. Chase M, MGE, WCC, ONL, John, Overnight Low. All right, next question is coming up here in 10 seconds. What does the VWAP stand for? This one is worth double points. And the question is, what does VWAP stand for? All right, we're almost there. I've turned on the question and answers, finally found that. Almost done with the VWAP question.
Well, someone's going to win a membership, though. And I don't understand why the lag would be big. Shouldn't be. Got an excellent connection.
A few more answers in, and we'll finish this question. All right, 303 people got that one right. Amazing. That is beautiful. Love to see that. And that is the volume weighted average price on that one. All right, now the questions from here may start to get a little harder. We've got Dicker in the first, Kylox chasing up, Gary Gonsler at 3,000. Okay, so we've got a tie here for top spot. Next question is going to be coming soon. And that is, what of the following altcoins was a fork of Bitcoin? Which of the following altcoins was a fork of Bitcoin? Let me know if you could all see those answers in there in your app now. Try to turn that on. I get the icons. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to work around the lag on the stream team. Doing my best.
Looks like whatever you've done now is good.
And as mentioned, this is our first time running the Kahoot on stream, so trial and error here. Okay, cool. App is working. Oh, don't worry, Marcus. There will be some TA questions, my friend. Don't you worry. Right, almost there. A couple more answers.
Oh, I see. So it's better now. Good. So can you make sure you take a screenshot of whatever you did?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you all. The chat is really coming in clutch today. You guys are
Yeah.
helping us out. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, we're getting there. We learn.
All right. That one was, I was thinking that was going to be a hard one, but it looks like people, no, 236 people got that one right.
We're in the crypto space. Be ashamed to not get that right.
All right. And the scoreboard is updated.
Oh,
You should see that in a few seconds here.
looking
And then,
better.
just so you can all prepare, the next question, when was Bitcoin launched? Which year was Bitcoin launched? Right? That's coming in 20 seconds here.
I can tell you
Question
when it
is,
hit 100K
when? Yeah. Today.
today.
This is kind of historical, you know? I mean, it really, really is. All-time highs every day. Oh, and I put a nice picture of SpaceX there. Rocket going to the moon.
Yes.
Well, maybe not to the moon, but at least 100K. Speed it up now, please. Okay, all right, Trader Bean. Doing my best.
3 hours to wait for the question to finish. It's funny.
That's funny. A little German joke there on the top of the board.
I was not sure. Did you get that, or do you understand that?
I do now.
Okay.
All right. And when was Bitcoin launched? Coming in almost having all the answers there. Waiting for a few more, maybe. Boom. All right. Still a majority of people getting these questions right. So this is awesome. You guys are really well educated. You should be very proud of yourselves. And the answer was 2009. That's right. Right just after the financial crisis, 2008. All right, we got a new leader, Pat93. And just following that is 8. And Trader Get X, Rollin and Ow. All right, so it's a pretty tight race here at the top. And just so you all know, the next question is coming in about 20 seconds. That is going to be, in order flow, what does the term absorption refer to? In order flow, what does the term absorption refer to?
It's going to be interesting to see the answers here. If you don't know them, join CC anyway.
It's when you go swimming, right?
Yeah.
We go swimming, we get absorbed in water.
That's osmosis.
This is really fun. We have to do this more often, honestly. Now that we figured it out,
Yeah.
let us know in the chat if it's actually okay now. The answers, the questions coming through. Because if it is, then we definitely need to do this more often.
Absolutely. And we'll keep improving.
Yeah.
Keep improving. So. Okay, still have some answers popping in here. In order flow, what does absorption refer to? Looks like some people may have dropped out. We're almost to 300. I'll wait till we get to 300. Just go to the next one.
301. Yep, all working perfect.
Right Oh, all right. Still, a
Hmm.
majority got this right. So absorption refers to when limit orders counteract market orders and they are being absorbed. So the price is not moving because a limit order is absorbing the market orders. Really well done, team. Really well done. And the trick question was the green one, when market orders consume liquidity. And I thought that was a little tricky because when market orders consume liquidity, that means there's no resting limit orders and the market orders take over and price goes up or down in a straight line, pretty much. And we have the next question coming here after we check out the leaderboard. Pat 93, Bazinga, oof, RPH Izzle, Kill Zill, and LRX. It's still tight race here at the top. So the
Wow,
next
Bazinga.
question coming. Yeah, Bazinga. Next question coming in a few seconds here. And that is, what is the purpose of footprint charts? You may have seen these. We look at these all the time on our live streams, but what is the purpose of the footprint charts?
Fun.
And these are just some basic terms that we throw around all the time. So maybe you've heard these, maybe you haven't. And let us know if you want us to do harder questions. We could do harder questions. We could do more in-depth TA type stuff, or we could do easier questions, whatever you want. Okay, working much better. It's okay now. DBMPX, Gen Chat on Champs. I will say it's a lot better than it was a few years ago. Very, very helpful. A lot of great ideas flowing through there. A lot of great traders actually in there. Mahamic, amazing trader. Jay Johnson, amazing trader. Shout out to that general chat. Moopf is in there every single day, cleaning up.
I'm very mature at this point, so all about trading, a little bit of fun here and there, but keeping it to the topic, not too many memes going off topic. So nice.
Oh, my friend in the house. DBMPX. Hello, my friend. Sadaj. Yes. But yeah, I agree with Severin. It's a complete different maturity team now, community.
And wow, 184 people got that one right. I'm so proud of you all. That was a hard one. So let's see how we did. Pat 93 still in the lead. Bazinga and RPH Izzle.
Neck to neck,
Zill
though. Look at
coming
that.
in.
17. That's what, 40 points away. Go on.
Okay, this next question is the last question. All right. And this will be the final question for today. And that's coming in about 10, 15 seconds. And the question is, what does the term liquidity refer to in trading? What does the term liquidity refer to in trading?
Fed. It's the Fed.
The answer's rolling in here. Ooh, Pascal is referring to ChatGPT. Let's see if they're right. Oh, Capricorn. Sorry, bro. We'll do this again. Don't worry. No sweat. Okay, almost there. And the Kahoot little app has some nice music. Kind of bopping here with it. All right, almost there on this one. Give it a little more time, let everybody get their answers in. All righty, and the answer was read the ability to trade an asset quickly without impacting its price. That was a little bit of a tricky one, but 109 people got it right. And shall we move on to see who our final podium winners are? Number 3,
Go
we
Fish.
have Go Fish. Number 2, I-56, and number 1, Boogie Trap. Boogie
Nice.
Trap. Way to go. Boogie
Way.
Trap. Please, please, please do send me a message. I'm on Discord, or you can send me a message to my email, scott@chartchampions.com. We want to be able to get in touch with you, and I'm not quite sure how to do that over Kahoot. So please, please, please send me a message, get in contact with me, and congratulations to Boogie Trap. I want to know more about your name. It's an amazing name, and it's really funny.
I think we
So
need to
yeah,
verify that because anyone can say that I'm Boogie Trap.
hi,
So
Boogie Trap. Yeah. Well, let me see what I can do here. I think I might be able to see
yeah,
on the back end who that was. So we
all
will
right,
have to verify that. But Boogie
fix
Trap,
that.
get in contact.
Your name needs to match now on this on the YouTube, and then we can verify that.
Yeah.
Brilliant. No, that's good.
All
No,
right, and
well
that
done.
wraps it up for our trivia today. Thank you all for playing. And we'll be back again next week with another trivia. Maybe we'll do some different questions. Let us know what you want to hear, what kind of questions you want to see. And with that, I think we can wrap up Boogie Trap. Please take a print screen of your phone showing the first place. Need the screenshot. Otherwise, how would we know? How would we know? So please, 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 Boogie, do that. And yeah, that's it for the trivia today.
Brilliant. No, that was really
That was
good.
fun.
Yeah,
That
enjoy
was
that.
fun.
Right. So now, I mean, do we? I don't know if you had some interesting questions, or because obviously we're going over the time. We can do 5 minutes for some quick questions, just to wrap her up, and then we can just go do a quick overview. What do you guys feel like it being Friday?
Let's do 5 minutes because I have to leave in in a few minutes. So
5.5.
yeah.
I do have a question from a dear friend and member, John Anderton, and he wanted to know essentially that you, Severin, you use Atlas, right? And that you have a really good experience with Atlas, and Igor, you use Quantower, and you have a great experience with Quantower. But as a beginner trader, someone who's not sure which way to lean, wanted to kind of get both of your perspectives on which one you think might be better for someone who's just starting out.
This
guys
is a
have?
difficult one to answer because it always comes down to personal preference. So my journey was going from TradingView to ExoCharts to ATAS. I must say, for all I am doing for my trading strategies, ATAS is perfectly fine. So what I would do if I was in your situation, look what strategy you're mostly using. Is it Igor's TPO or Igor's liquidity map, or is it my 30 candle entry or Severin scalping strategy, and decide based on that. So I would say either if you use Quantower or ATAS, there's nothing you can do wrong with both of these two. I wouldn't go with ExoCharts, to be honest with you. There's too many glitches over there when trading futures. But yeah, that's what I would say. You can't go wrong using ATAS or Quantower. A little bit of personal preference.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, look, for a very, very long time, I used Atlas, and it's a really good software. I still like it, but every time I log onto it, there's always like a thing that I'm not quite sure about. And when I tested Quantower, I just felt like I had like everything really well in one place, and the whole thing just seemed very seamless. Like everything just worked really, really. I think that's what I'm trying to get. It just worked. It's a more remember, Scott, when you said to me, it feels polished, right? And for me, yeah, it does feel a bit more polished. Yeah, and you've got all of the tools, all of them. You can connect all of the exchanges that you wish and more. And I just love the TPO. I use this every day to trade, and it's just that one kind of like stop information. For example, like here's a beautiful example right now as we speak happening. I mean, you can look here and you can see, like, if you're trading based on market profile, you can see that we came back down just now. I mean, look at the respect of BTC currently, and like people say, oh, TA doesn't work, but look, let me show you how it does. This B here is the initial balance low. You open E session up here, we've reclaimed that node. Remember earlier we came up, that was the node, that was the resistance that we came up to. If you'll remember, we paused there for a second. I said this is a nice place to take profits because of the resistance. But look at C and D, and E, I mean more specifically. We open, we come down to it exactly, as well as, look at that, the D equilibrium. it is just impressive the amount of respect that you're getting at this confluence for another push higher. And obviously we want to see that value high. So for me, I think I've tried to replicate this on Atas, but it was always glitchy. For example, on Atas, if you put your cursor on top of the C session, right now I've got 13:30. That is the real time. On Atas, it's not. So the time doesn't correspond with the letter. It's just a bit glitchy, and this just works, and it's professional. And that is the difference. So that's my answer. But yeah, Severin is right. It doesn't really matter. I mean, you know, for all you know, you could use TradingView. I mean, TradingView is absolutely incredible now. You can trade from this. It's looking really good. And even if you have the sessions like here, I mean, it's look at that. It's just beautiful. Boom, go. But yeah, look, I mean, you've got the whole thing here on TradingView as well. Yeah, honestly, look at that long trade. Isn't that good? Oh man. Okay, I digress. Yeah. So for me, I would say Quintower.
Lovely. And I think since we do have a lot of questions that are coming in now and we don't have that much time, maybe we can just cover final thoughts on BTC and wrap it up for today.
A good idea. So do you want to take Severin? Do you want to?
No, you can go ahead. You can go ahead if you want.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so I'll go to TradingView. And yeah, I mean, just now looking at this, it's really nice that it's bouncing from VWAP. You know, the settlement, again, the settlement, don't sleep on that. We have so many trades from this level, it's ridiculous. It's kind of like the more people know about it, like obviously the less you'll play, but it will still be a level. But yeah, I mean, target will be the highs there. But yeah, ES and NQ are a little bit sticky here, spending quite a long time down here, but I still feel we could go and, you know, rotate back to the highs. But yeah, on BTC, we've hit 100K on the CME, albeit it was during the RTH session. The overnight session. It is Friday. A lot of traders will be taking profits, so be aware of that. And that's probably why BTC is struggling a little bit to get through this kind of overhead resistance, because you have the point of control from this morning. It is really trying to flip it. So it might even reject here one more time. And it's totally acceptable. And it's because of the context. And you can't ignore the big kind of like, they call it the elephant in the room. But, you know, we are really just near that 100K. And for example, if you long this market and you're saying to yourself, well, it's going to be the close later in a few hours on the CME. I'm going to start looking to book some profits to go into the week and not thinking about BTC. So this is a place where any buyer that turns up and buys this market, there's going to be that seller that, you know, wants to book those profits, which is absolutely 100% understandable. So I would say if you're not long, I would say just use this afternoon just to observe the market, watch it with all of that in mind, because, you know, you could get a nice pullback here. You know, someone could come in here with one big order and says, you know what, that's it. Friday afternoon, I'm going to sell now. And they could sell, you know, a few hundred BTC, and this could just, you know, go all the way back down to 97, for example. So just be careful. Don't remember that level we've got carrying forward at 97,420. So this level here, it's still untested, and that will be tapped. It's not if, it's when. So just keep an eye on that as well. But yeah, for now, it's looking good, like low time frame. This is a 30-second chart with a line, which just showed the heartbeat of the market. So you can see we come all the way down. Look at that overnight low, previous day EQ, perfect. Retest, claim, and then go. We've paused a little bit here around the settlement. We've broke above, and now we're back testing it. That was a long trade, and now we're making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows into that value high. So that will be resistance once more. After that, it's all-time high. Okay, I think that's it from my side. Just always, you know, cautious. Going into a Friday afternoon with all of that context. And yeah, don't forget the RTH and the tip I gave you guys earlier. Here's the yesterday open. We don't want to lose that. And here's the close. Obviously, if you can't break the open of yesterday and you're above the close, that's bullish, right? So until we break all of those levels, we're still bullish, and we've got a gap below. I think more technical and more in-depth than this, I don't think you'll find it elsewhere. So yeah, trade level to level. Back to you, boys.
No, yeah, that is very perfect what you just said. So that's wrapping everything up. And I would say that was a great week of trading once again. So The live trading streams have been very good once again, so I hope you all enjoyed it. We will be back next week. I am not really going to trade over the weekend. If one of my alerts gets hit on the altcoins, I will have a quick look, but on the futures, not
You're not even going to buy
obviously.
peanuts?
No, we will see. We will see.
Come on, we need to buy some peanuts. Let's set an alert on peanuts. I would say, I'll tell you what, I mean, it's looking good now, but I would say at least give us below $1. Let's go 80 or 95. 95 would be nice. Come on, let's put an alert down there. If we get down there, we'll buy some peanuts. I mean, honestly,
Nice.
you gotta
Yeah,
love
but
this.
we have been gifted with amazing volatility this week, so many opportunities, many trades to be had. So however your week turned out to be, so if you are in profits, celebrate on the weekend, and if you are in the red for the week, don't beat yourself up. That's part of the process. I do believe that everyone can get there in trading. It just takes time, as we have discussed earlier with Agenis. So yeah, I just want to give a huge thank you to everyone who has been here with us this week. Scott, Igor, always a great pleasure being here on the stream with you. So great performance on both ends as always. And yeah, that's going to wrap everything up for me for this week.
Scott?
And for me, I just wanted to say the same, echoing what Severin said. Thank you all so much for joining us. It's a real pleasure to see new faces, old faces, and old friends. We really appreciate you. And don't forget about our little Black Friday sale that we've got going on. That'll be going on until the 1st of December, Sunday. So please, please, please take advantage of that while you can. And last but not least, I just wanted to say that today I'm feeling very, very, very grateful. Grateful for the Chart Champions community. Just grateful for life. And my best friend, Jason, brought home a beautiful baby boy yesterday. So a lot of good things happening in the world, even though there are some bad things happening. So just remember to look on the bright side, see the cup as half full, and spend some time with family, spend some time with loved ones, and take a break from the charts this weekend. We'll be back next week, and we'll be crushing it all the same. So we hope to see you there. And with that, I want to say, everyone, have a lovely, lovely weekend, and we'll see you next week.
and
Perfect.
from my side, a friend of mine did this beautiful meme of me. Here we go. see you at 137K.
Oh, that was so funny.
That's a great.
Should I bring up the president meme then?
Go and do it. I'll get you a screen.
Wait, I have to pull it up. Give me a second.
We've got a nice person at him, and he was like messing about. He says, "You got." That's so funny. Oh my!
The story is the following. I'm just gonna share my screen. So, the friend of ours who set up this or who created this meme, or no, someone in the chat then replied when Igor for president, and then he created that one. So he has my vote for sure. So.
What did he say? Don't look at the hands. That's not my hands. Oh man. Anyway, perfect. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a nice weekend, and we'll see you next week. Are we still? Yeah, we are still streaming on YouTube next week, so we're gonna have another full.
I think it's the last. It's the last week. So last week on YouTube. So
yeah. How many more giveaways do we have in store?
I think there's quite a few. So next week it is worth tuning into the streams. I'm not entirely sure, but it has to be almost every live trading stream, I believe.
Okay.
And just before we go, we will be getting together on Black Friday to go over the memes for our meme contest and pick a winner together. Maybe we'll pick a top 4 and then we can vote or something. And then also we will have a TikTok giveaway next week. So if you can, check us out on TikTok. We're Chart Champions Official on TikTok, and we will be having another giveaway there, and then maybe we'll even do another trivia if that was something you all enjoyed.
Brilliant. All right, that's it then. Thank you very much, and yeah, see you on the next one. Thank you, and goodbye.
Thank you all. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay.